We back. Sorry to everyone on Discord that you just got a ping again. Sorry to everyone. Okay, I'm back. We back. We Gucci? We good? I am having some sort of issue. At this point, I'm convinced it's OBS. As far as I'm concerned, everything that I've checked, my internet is fine, Twitch is fine, allegedly. The only thing I could think of is it's actually just OBS. Something happened and broke in OBS. It works. All right, everyone's caught up. Schmoogelborfs. Oh, we got Schmoogelborf gang. What the flippin' heckin' jonky shonks is this? Okay. Alright, we got the Schmoogelborfs. Okay. Let's see if this remains stable. I enabled a setting that lets Twitch automatically alter my bitrate. And I think what it does is if, for whatever reason, stream can't keep up at like 1080p, it automatically jumps you guys down to like 720p so that I don't have to change stream and you guys just get a slightly lower quality video until the stream catches up and then it comes back up. Yo, Potato Stealer, welcome in, mate. So I think this might be a solution. I don't know if it's a good solution, but it might be a solution. It's called Broadcast Type Enhanced Broadcasting. Of course, make it more enhanced to stress everything out more. Blame the squirrels. I do blame the squirrels. Okay. You're having internet problems. I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a ping ain't one. Of course, leave it to the robot to not have internet issues. All right, but I think we're back. And for anyone that didn't hear what I was saying in the last few minutes, I was basically mapping out the places we still need to visit. I forgot to visit L'Manberg, so we're going to go visit L'Manberg. That's the next stop. After that, I think we're going to go to Las Nevadas. Then we're going to go to the Nether and look to see if we can find Foolish's portal. And if we can't, we might skip Foolish's place until we can get cords. And we could go to Phil in Techno's place. Oh, excuse me. Me wondering why I'm feeling weird and dizzy, thinking you're having ear issues, then realize you haven't eaten all day. Okay, you're just turning into me, Brev. You've watched me too much. Everyone get Brev help. Consume food. In fact, you know what? I got these delicious little chocolates here. I'm going to have a chocolate real quick, chat. I have these mini graham crackers covered in dark chocolate. I'm sure you could hear that. That's loud AF. I'm going to consume one because they're delicious. From the screen to the ring to the pen to the thing. That's my chocolate. It's in my mouth. Always diabetes when I ring. Graham. It's a graham cracker. It's literally 1 gram. It's a cracker that is 1 gram. All right, L'Manberg is next stop. We are here? I think we're right here. Yeah. We're right here. Oh, literally, right there. So we'll take a right when we leave. And go to L'Manberg. All right, yep. They're called graham crackers because they weigh 1 gram. Exactly, that's what I said. They're 1 gram crackers. Honestly, they are like little tiny bites. They're probably more than a gram because like a gram is like a paper clip. But like they're not heavy, much heavier. Also, a Shrim was shitting itself. Vault Hunters was shitting. That's hilarious. And they are not on the same computer, just so you guys know. Oh, I could see L'Manberg from here. I didn't need the map for that. Honestly, I probably didn't need the map for that anyway because it's right next to Tommy's house. I don't remember where that box was. All right, here are the vestiges, the ruins of L'Manberg, where I'm going to enter it from the road that, like, everyone else would have entered it by. Vault Hunters is in Germany, yeah. So here would be Tommy's house. Tommy and Tubbo's place. We walk over this way. And for anyone that doesn't know what's going on, after L'Manberg got cratered, Philza, I believe, came back and, like, decorated the place to make it look, like, ruined, like, run down. It's really neat. I like that they did that, honestly. Potato, you said earlier, but you missed it. Your truck broke down on the way from church 2 weeks ago, so you took your mom's car last night, and it broke down. That's you have the Bermuda Triangle for vehicles. Don't drive cars in that area. Clearly. So for anyone that doesn't remember this is where the dispensers were dropping like friggin' infinite TNT down to literally chunk error L'Manberg out of existence. I see the flag. Oh, they have a rose. There's not a lot that's survived over here, to be honest. Because if it weren't the TNT exploding everything, Phil and Techno were also releasing withers like a madman. So there were also a ton of withers that were released just in this area. And then I think Tommy and it got struck by lightning, like non-ironically, entirely on accident, and died while they were doing RP, so fail RP. Is this the area? I can't see because it's all cornered off. It is. It's where... Is this where the betrayal happened? Maintenance Engineer Man, a.k.a. Mem. The happiest bee and balloon that ever lived. Bee-loon 2020. Some spider eyes over there. Like, before L'Manberg got turned into a crater, there was the whole, like, Technoblade never dies, like, you know, like that whole arc of, like, Techno escaping with Carl and things like that. So there's technically still secret tunnels that get out of here and things like that. In fact, this might be it right over here. Was this where Quackity and Techno fought? Oh jeez. That is some colorful everything. Was this, oh wait, was this, oh no, I know what this was. Was this where Techno was farming dogs? Chat, was this is where Techno was farming dogs, wasn't he? He had like 1,000 friggin' dogs in here, where his idea was he was going to put like a water bucket down at the top, and it was going to flow down, and basically when the dogs got in the water, it would unsit them all at the same time. But he found out that didn't work, because as soon as they get out of the water, they just immediately resit, apparently. So he had to come in here and manually unsit all of the wolves. That was this room for sure. And then all the dogs were like entity cramming, because when he went upstairs, he stood on like a block that was like, you know, they could only spawn in one area, and it was surrounded by water and stuff. So they were all spawning and pushing each other down and dying and entity cramming. Yeah, there's the sewer. Like, this wasn't a hole originally, so he had to come through the sewers. And then I'm assuming through the sewers he could get out like over, well, that wasn't a hole. Where did he go? Let's see. There was probably an entrance to get to L'Manberg from down here somewhere. I just don't think it was, I don't think it was that far away. It was probably over here and it just got nuked. There was probably actually like a ladder or something over here. Is this it? No. I don't know. Too much of this area got destroyed. Let's go down here and see what Phil did. He made all the little mini mushrooms. L'Manberg flag. Iron. Put down lily pads. Oh yeah, look, it's not bedrock anymore. This was bedrock. They literally burnt this place down to bedrock. It's deep slate now. I wonder what's under L'Manberg. Oh, wait, what? Someone's been here. Someone's been here. Was the Dream SMP around? Well, I mean, it must have been. During 1.18? Remember, mining only gave 1 ingot per ore. I know, right? Before the fortune days. So someone on the SMP was here. But I was fairly certain that they didn't, I don't know, maybe it's been 3 years, right? The Nether update was out around that time. So maybe they updated and someone, no, it would have been, no, wait, when did the world change? Obviously 1.18.2, but like when did 1.18.2 come out? That's the question I guess I'm asking. Like, what version was the original Dream SMP on in 2021? Yeah, I guess so. That was still going on during that time. One of the few good changes I made. Yeah, so maybe they updated the server at some point after they were over here and redid all this, and then someone was like, I'm going to dig underneath the L'Manberg and see what's down there. And it's the most disappointing area ever because it's literally nothing. So much stuff down here. Okay. Is there anything else in L'Manberg that people want to see? I know it's kind of really not a lot left since it's a crater. Didn't someone do... Yeah, I was going to say this box. Was it Foolish? Someone AFK'd in this box. Whoops, for a long time, rejoice. Someone lived in this box for a long time, just doing nothing, just sitting there. And people came by and just trolled them and did stuff while they were just AFKing for, like, I don't know, days, subathon, something like that. Is Phil's house still over here? I think this might be all that's left of Phil's house. Rejoice, for Potato's internet has become stable. I don't think my internet has become stable so much so as technically... Okay, so look at this, right? Actually, wait, 1 second. I don't know. Is this important? I don't know if this is important, so I'm just going to hide that. Case it is. So technically, I'm using more internet than before. However, I'm using it on multiple different frequencies. So my internet was clearly never the issue, because now instead of struggling to do 4,000 kilobits, I'm effortlessly doing 12,000. But what I'm doing now is I'm streaming multiple different qualities, and I don't understand how that somehow makes it better. But Twitch, you do you, fam. If this fixes it, I'm fine. I will go forward using this new technology, using the advanced enhanced broadcasting or whatever it's called. Especially if it gives... Now, let me ask, actually, since everyone's out there. What is your current setting? Like, what are you watching stream at right now? Are you watching it at 60 FPS at, you know, whatever, 1080p? Are you watching it at a quality number 2? 60 FPS, I'm assuming one less or something? I don't know, whatever these. 180, 720, 60? Because I'm assuming that's what these all are like, you know, 720, 1080, etc., etc. 1080, 60, 1080, 60. And like, stream's not like lagging or anything. Like, everyone's having a good experience right now, for as long as that might last. Your second monitor is low quality. I mean, hey, I don't judge. I watch some streamers on 720p just because it's more reliable. Yeah, looks great. Okay, all right. I'm gonna keep the course. I'm gonna keep the course. And we will just see if this works. If this works, then I will use this setting from this point on, and I'll re-enable all the stuff in my OBS that I normally use, like my chat and my stream elements and all that jazz. Okay, let's see. Wasn't Jack Manifold's house over here? Is this it? Was it? So many Endermans and boats. So many mobs and boats, just in general, jeezums. There isn't really much left of L'Manberg. I think where they quote-unquote executed Techno was like probably somewhere like right around here. And I think it just got evaporated. It got destroyed. L'Manberg flags. Is this where... This is the shrine for Wilbur, right? Tax evader, you have not paid your taxes. Yeah, for Wilbur. Oof, that didn't age well. You know, like, that's one of the tough things, chat. Like, I want to say this, and I want you guys to hear me out. I'm not condoning Wilbur Soot's actions any way, shape, or form. I'm not saying anything like that. But I will say that as a content creator, ignoring all the things that they did with their real life, Wilbur Soot was an inspiration for me. So it's really hard to somehow be able to enjoy the content and separate it from the creator. It's kind of like when you find out that Drake did something terrible, but you still like their music. Like that sort of thing, right? So it's like, I'm never going to condone them. I'm going to support victims. Like, you don't even have to have that argument. But it's still hard to undo the fact that they shaped me a little bit as a person. Not the bad ways, right? Like, they didn't shape me with making me of an abuser. You know what I mean? But like my style of comedy or things like that. Like, there's a lot of things that I took out of, like, I took a page out of Wilbur's book, so to speak. I made my own book with it, but there's a lot of creators that, you know, little pieces of them become kind of like who you build yourself up to be. They don't define you, you know, but, or everyone ignoring Michael Jackson's quote unquote history when it comes to play. Exactly. Like, yeah, perfect. You know, that's honestly a perfect example. Thriller's a banger. It's a meme song. No one bats an eye at that, even if, you know, shady Michael Jackson's, you know, so it's kind of the same concept. Like, no one's going to condone what Wilbur did, but all things aside, that did not play a role in them creating the content that they created. So I'd like to say that I can still enjoy old Wilbur content without, you know, feeling like I'm a terrible person. It just, I guess it makes me disappointed to be like, oh yeah, but we know where that story ends. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not angry at them. Obviously, they didn't hurt me. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't do anything to me. I'm disappointed, especially if it's someone that you, like, I don't want to say look up to, but someone you look up to. Maybe they weren't a role model, but they were an inspiration. And it's sad to see people you're inspired by, you know, led astray, so to speak. You got high-key snowstorm vibes? Like, you safe, mate? The whole Ghost Spur arc, I honestly forgot about that till I saw the blue. I'm not gonna lie. Where's the OG room? Like, wasn't there a room where Wilbur's like, was never meant to be, and the whole place blew up? Or the original time? It was over here somewhere, wasn't it? Or maybe this literally was the room and they just turned it into the shrine. This might actually be the room and they just made it a shrine. And this is the original button. Like, you ever feel like a snowstorm is coming? You know how to explain it? I used to be that way with rain. I could smell rain. I could feel like the atmospheric pressure change. It'd be like, it's going to rain in an hour. Like that. Like, legitimately. Unfortunately, when I got COVID, I lost that magical superpower, whatever you want to call it. This is Rambu's little cave. What was this? I don't remember this. Berry cave. Yes. Poppers. Poppers, pet. I wish I can unsit you, but I cannot. You do not belong to me. You do not belong to me. I cannot unsit you. I'm sorry. I don't know what trap this is supposed to be, but it doesn't do anything. Neat. What is this? They trapped a bat. No shot. Whose bat is that? They trapped a bat. That's awesome. It's got to have a name tag or it would despawn. So it's name tagged. They will sit. Yeah, that's honestly, that's like the whole like ballad of a Minecraft dog where it's like thinking of the fact that once you leave a Minecraft world behind, that the puppers are just faithfully sitting there for you till the end of time. Drink my water. Okay, chat. Thank you. Welcome in, Darkus. Hey, Darkus. Were you a Dream SMP fan back in the day? Does any of this look familiar to you? You wanna visit some spots with us? Eat your water, chat. It's good for you. Thank you, Darkus, for watering your streamer. Delicious. All right. I think that does it for L'Manberg, right? Does anyone else want to see anything in L'Manberg? I think that pretty much covers it. I would have loved to see L'Manberg like before it was a crater, but also it's nice. I don't want to say nice seeing it as a crater. It's nice being able to see like it looks like some Portal 2 sort of shit, right? Where it's like fast forwarded through time, nature has reclaimed it, people have not been here for years, like actually, well, literally. But you know what I mean? Like it's a nice look. I'm really glad Phil did it, like genuinely. Otherwise, it would have just been a weird crater and no one would have touched on it again. What did we say the next stop was? Las Nevadas, that's right. Which I think is that way? I think it's that way. Or no, it's this way, right? We have to find the road that looks like a road. I think it was the other way. Is this it? I don't know what all this is out here. I know there was like a bunch of cake somewhere. There's like a Hannah Rose build. Where's this at? Oh, you know what? There is a place. I don't know where the hell it is, but there's also the island that Tommy got exiled to for whatever that arc was. I don't know where that is, but we might be able to find that. I don't think it was out this way. I think it's the other direction. I think it's literally that way. Yeah, that's the place. Let's go find Last Nevadis. I don't know if Quackity ever got a chance to finish that arc before, like, the server died. But I know Quackity was, like, building up to some big story and things like that. And I don't remember how it concluded, if it concluded. And then, obviously, I don't think Dream and Quackity are really, like, I don't want to say friends anymore, but I don't think they're friends anymore. Like, I think they ended on not so great terms. Especially with the whole, I guess, new Dream SMP or whatever hell that was going to be, and the whole Quackity SMP thing. Like, the more recent things. But let's face it, honestly, I think like a lot of people that were on the Dream SMP pretty much like wrote Dream off, which I'm not advocating for or against anyone. I will always play devil's advocate, mostly because I just enjoy having new perspectives. I don't like deciding who's right and wrong because most of the time no one will really know who's right and wrong about a lot of things that are a matter of opinion. Certain things are obvious, like, you know, don't abuse people, you know, things like that's the obvious stuff. But like little nuanced things where you're like, is it right to say that X is this or B is that? It's like, well, that's your opinion and they have a different opinion. Everyone could have the same different opinion than you. That doesn't necessarily make someone right or wrong. It's just we can all agree that they disagree with you. Is it this way? Because this is the end of the prime path over here. We could definitely see it on the map, so let's just go look at the map real quick. We didn't go this direction. Woman times 3. What's over here? What the hell is that up there? Is it a bell sprout? Hello? Bell sprout? What is this? I don't remember this. Wait, does anyone know what this is? This is cool. This is like some custom biome shit. I don't remember this. Is this some like egg pyre shit or something? Okay, that's cool. I don't care what you say. That's cool. I'm going to steal this. I'm going to use this effect for something because that's really neat. I don't know what this is. I have zero recollection of this. I've never seen this a day in my life. This feels like a foolish build. Let's be honest. This feels like a foolish build. Man's got gilded blackstone for this. I don't know what this... Maybe this was another thing that was going to be that never ended up being. I have no idea what this destruction was. We still haven't found George's original house either. Oh, wait. Actually, wait. Do I know what this is? I don't know what that... I still don't know what that is. But was this when they had, like, the Mexican Dream joke going on? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what this area is. I think that's the end. I don't think there's anything out there in that direction. I don't know what that is. Let's go check this out real quick. Were we over here already? I don't think we were over here already. Ear. There's also, weren't there like a bunch of mini games on this server too? It probably won't work because it was like, oh no, maybe it was map art. Like, didn't H-Bomb make a bunch of like mini games on this server? Like find the real diamond in the room filled with the diamond map art. I don't know where the hell that was. What's this? I see a bed over here. There's also Pogtopia. Wait, is this the entrance to Pogtopia? Is that what this is? Wait, this is huge. I didn't think I would find... It is! Let's go! I didn't think I would find this. This is Pogtopia. This was basically the TLDR for the people that don't know the lore. Memes, 1 second. This was before L'Manberg got blown up, when all the L'Manbergians, like the people that founded L'Manberg, quote unquote, basically got kicked out of their own country. They went and made Pogtopia. Schlatt took over L'Manberg, and Techno. There should be like a potato field down here that Techno planted. I want to find it. Because Techno spent way too much time farming food so that everyone could have food. And they put buttons everywhere. I don't know why. I think originally it was to spawn proof. But eventually it was just, they kept putting buttons. I don't know where this goes, but we'll check that out. There's so many buttons. It was in the wall somewhere. The Great Potato World. I wish I had that so much. Technodad, if my voice ever reaches your ears and you have access to that, like, I don't want to log into it, because I wouldn't want to sully it on accident, but I would absolutely do anything to log into Techno's, like, Skyblock World or whatever, to just see the potato, to see the island. And I'm sure they have access to their account, but I don't think they would want to log into it either. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like as a steward of their son's memory, they wouldn't want to do that, and I wouldn't ask them to do that. But, like, if that was something they'd be willing to do, I would love to do it. Somewhere over here? Over here. It's right here, isn't it? No, it's not. Wait, maybe it is? No, it's not. I'm gonna get lost in Pogtopia. I'm back to here again. It's definitely, like, over here somewhere. Prime corner. God damn it. Can I push a button? It doesn't do anything. It's gotta be up here. Somewhere in this jumbled mess, there is a potato field planted and cultivated by Techno themselves. I'll check memes real quick before I legitimately forgore. But we're going to keep looking. I want to find it. I want to find it before we go. Chad, if anyone remembers where it is exactly in this jumbled mess, feel free to let me know. Okay, let's see. Memes. Go to Memes. Me summoning Ronald McDonald at 3 a.m.
Not my problem. Do it. Say your little spell.
Okay. I got this. Frank, Wayne, Griffin, just try not to fail me.
Mr. Teeth, Mr. Teeth, Mr. Teeth. Why is he caked out?
Cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, Big Mac, Whopper, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac.
Ow! My back.
Oh, he broke his back. He broke his cake. He's dead. L mummy. All right, let's see. Where would, if I was Techno, and I was living in a cave made of buttons, where would I put the secret stash of endless food? I know what I would do. I would do this. I knew it! I knew it! He buried it! There's only one lone potato left here. How does one get in here? Is there a way to get in and out? Hamburger, cheeseburger, Mac Whopper. No, I think he just blocked it off. I think they didn't need any more. They were done. That was the collection system. I harvested Techno's second potato. We're finding remnants of Technoblade's potatoes on the server. I harvested the last potato. This is how he got all the potatoes. He would plant them all. He would flip the lever. The pistons would go down. It would flush them all down. And he'd have to go replant them manually. Well, I need to keep the cycle of life going. So I'm going to plant one. 07s, boys. 07s. Can we somehow take that exact potato? No, I can't. He would have been proud. He would have wanted us to do it. We're literally continuing the legacy. This potato will grow into a new potato that some future adventurer will stumble upon and get to continue the cycle of potato life. This is what they would have wanted. Wait, Twitch put Santa hats on emotes? 07 us then. 07 us, chat. 07s. If you got the salute emote, use the salute emote. Otherwise, I expect the 07. They do! They do! They have the Santa hats. Oh my god, it's not even Thanksgiving yet. They already have the Santa hats on. I see it. I see it. I see the potato emote. Yep. I see it. You could just take the NBT for it over. It would be a clone of the original potato. It wouldn't be the original potato. The original potato lives right here. And technically also in my hand still, because I'm in creative mode, so I didn't actually place it. So I'm still carrying it with me. Let's see. There we go. I can now hold one in each hand. The right one is the one that we just planted back, and the left one is the one we got in the prison. Unfortunately, I don't really want to break a block to get out of here. Unfortunately, I guess they closed this area off when they were done with it. I don't know what this is, but I'm assuming he had a place to, like, just huck a bunch of potatoes into, like, a chest, so he didn't have to keep leaving. And I guess this chest here... I don't want to break the block, but I kind of want to see if there's potatoes in this chest. Oh, I can do this. Nope, I can't, apparently. There's a black banner in there? Why can't I right-click on this chest, but I could click on these hoppers in spectator mode? That makes zero... Oh, I know why, because there's blocks over it, so we can't access what's inside of it. You monster. But I could technically do this. I don't want to break buttons. I have to put it back, okay? I gotta put it back. It's got potatoes and hose. Oh, it's got potatoes and a hose. Alright, we're gonna put it back. We're gonna restore it to its original state. There we go. Alright. Well, that's another place checked off the bucket list. That's another location checked off the bucket list. Alright. Now I need to escape. Which, I think escaping is easy. We just gotta go up these stairs. Pogtopia discovered. I don't know how I found this. How did I even find this? Once I saw the stairway with the buttons on it, I immediately knew what it was. I almost missed this. Honestly, chat, if it weren't for this orange bed I saw through the trees, I wouldn't have seen that. I would have missed that entirely. And we would have missed out seeing that actual, that actual piece of the world's history. You know what I mean? Crazy. So we still need to locate... I don't want to accidentally eat this, so I'm going to just go... I'm going to recombine them. I'm going to carry both of them at the same time. We still need to find Las Nevadas, which we saw on the map. We could physically get to it. So I'm going to go back to the world map to see where that was. I don't know how to get there, because I don't think I've ever watched someone travel to Las Nevadas. I've always just seen people already at Las Nevadas. And I don't think Quackity built it. I think they, like, quote-unquote paid, what's its name? Foolish to build it for them. But that was Quackity's area, quote-unquote. This way. This is back to the museum. I feel like it wasn't that far off the map, though. A bunch of skeleton horses. I feel like if we follow one of these roads, it just goes to it, right? So I'm trying to remember the orientation of the map. It was in the top left corner of the map. And if this is the museum over here, that means it would be over there. I just have to see the museum. Like, this is the museum right here, right? Yeah, so Las Nevadas should be over that way. I would like to find it the way you're supposed to get to it, by, like, following the road or whatever. But maybe the road doesn't connect to anything. Also, what was this building? I flew over it on the way here. I don't remember this building. I don't know what this building is. Hannah X-Ring. An unfinished build, maybe? If anyone in chat knows, let me know. Oh, here it is! This is the Hannah Rose cake place I was talking about. So this must be where Hannah hung out. Okay, okay. It's straight behind the nether portal, like the spawn nether portal? Okay. It's like, I remembered just the map and it being in the top left corner, so that would put it over there. But, like, there was, like, a road, like a dotted line, like that. That's why we couldn't find it, because it literally just dead ends in the middle of nowhere. Okay. What is this area here? I guess this is more of Hannah's place, question mark? I'm assuming these are people that donated at someone's, on someone's channel. See, like, stuff like this. This is so freaking cool. Mr. Hipster Cookie, thank you so much for donating $100. You're a fantastic individual. Anime Raven. Alley House. I wonder who, like, does anyone know who's Fit MC, the man, the myth, the bald legend, Sneeg? Who? This has to be someone that was on the, like, the SMPs, like, subs or gifters or something like that, right? These are definitely the whales. These were the millionaires. I wish so much I could see the art. I wish I could see the art so bad. Mobile, Mystic, Realistic Secret. Awesome. I don't know who this belongs to. If anyone knows who this belongs to. That's an iron farm. I recognize an iron farm from a mile away. I thought they weren't allowed to build iron farms. Like, wasn't that a rule of the server? They weren't allowed to have quote-unquote farms. Right? This is an iron farm, right? Yeah, I see, like, the villager pods. No, that's your rule. No, I mean, like, the original SMP, they weren't allowed to build, like, illegal iron farm. This is 100% an iron farm. The villagers are gone. I don't know where they are. Maybe someone noticed that they built it and killed all the villagers. Oh, there's Las Nevadas. I thought, like, as a rule, there was, like, X amount of rules on the server. There was the spoken rules that everyone knew, and then there were kind of, like, unspoken rules that everyone knew but no one really talked about. Like, perfect example, the known rule was no one could go to the end. So no one tried to go to the nether portal, like, or the ender portal, like, things like that. It's not that, I don't know, maybe they had it disabled so they couldn't. It's not that they couldn't just go. I think it was just everyone knew, it's like, yeah, you don't go to the end, period. It's against the rules. And also, any big farm like this. Like, any big farm that just trivializes getting any sort of resource was also against the rules. You could have a villager, and you could cure a villager and do whatever, but also I think the server was on easy mode, so your villager would just die if you let it get hit by a zombie. Like, you'd have to catch a zombified villager, like a natural spawn, to get a cured villager. So you couldn't, like, infinite glitch, or infinite trade glitch, effectively. Yeah, so it's right behind Eric's house. There's the OG Lemanberg, right? This is the OG Lemanberg. Poor sacrifice. No, this, right? Question mark? I thought they built walls with, like, the yellow and red and stuff. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. This might be something different. Maybe this was just someone's tree farm. Nah, I don't think this is OG Lemanberg. This was definitely someone's villager farm. Follow the road. We enter Las Nevadas. Toll booth. Nice. Also, sorry if I go quiet sometimes. I'm legit just soaking in. I'm just soaking in it. Gas station, nice. I like the gas station. See, this is why I like vanilla Minecraft chat. Yeah, you could get a mod pack that just adds a gas station thing to the game, but the fact that you could just build something out of the blocks that they give you and instantaneously recognize it. Glad you didn't miss it. What is it? We're on the Dream SMP, man. We don't worry, you haven't missed the best place yet. We haven't been to Phil and Techno's. I think this is literally the last stop, unless we can find, what's its name? Unless we could find Foolish's place. I don't know where Foolish's place is, because you can only access it from the Nether, I think. But this is Las Nevadas. Yeah, I 100% just, I just know. I don't actually know. But I guarantee you Foolish built all of this. No shot Quackity built all of this. I don't believe it for a second. Wasn't there a strip pole? There's a strip club over here. We're going to go to the strip club, chat. What does this sign say? From Rambo, beloved. I know things have been rough, but I think that we can be friends and just chill at the end of the day. From Rambo, beloved. We've got potatoes planted by and left behind from Techno. We've got awesome dudes warned to access book, so we went through the prison. To Quackity. Sorry we got off on the wrong foot. I would love to be able to talk things out. Aw. Cookies and shoes. Let's go to the strip club. The frame rate is ass over here, though. There we go, chat. Strip club. Enderman was here. Enderman was here. I know, right? Ah, come on. When in Rome, guys, right? When in Rome. Do your little turn on the catwalk. Little turn on the catwalk. Do your little turn on the catwalk. The Space Needle. Didn't Quackity, like, live up there? Wasn't this, like, their house? Like, I know I could just fly up there, but, oh, well, I guess there's no bubble column. Make my own bubble column. I guess it goes higher? No, it doesn't go higher. Is there another... A reputable establishment potato? Behave! I am behaving! I'm fairly certain they had, like, a loft apartment up here or something like that. Yeah, kind of. There we are. We're inside. Oh, they did have a bubble column elevator. I just don't know how the hell they access it. How the hell they access it. Or how the hell they leave. Do they just jump? Do they just MLG to leave their house? It's like, alright, time to go. Whee! And then just MLG every time? I don't think they ever finished the casino, right? Like, this was supposed to be a casino. They were supposed to have, like, games and, like... But I don't think they ever finished it. I know I'm just gonna pop through the wall here. I don't think I've ever actually seen the inside of this place. Oh, hey, OSR. Sorry you've been missing your streams. Cousin had a really bad seizure. Be back probably in a week or two. I'm sure OSR understands. Life happens. Legit, chat, I don't think they ever showed the inside of this building. I like the ceiling. I really like the architect. Again, I think Foolish built this. Look, even the queue. OSR hasn't streamed a lot lately. OSR, what you doing? I don't think this has ever been on stream before. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. This might literally be the first time someone is... Well, maybe not the first time. Like, someone else might be doing what I'm doing. But this might be the first time that someone has streamed the inside of the Las Nevadas casino. That's sad, but you get it? Yeah. Potato Fox exclusive? Oh, we can gamba. We can gamba. Is this like a roulette table? I'm sure that all these probably had, like, numbers, like roulette tables, like slots or whatever. I don't know if there's actually... Is there actually a playable game here? There is! It's actually Redstone. I don't know how to play it. Oh, is this how you place your bets? Oh, man. I wish I had the plugin or whatever they use for the map art. Oh, Jackstream showed it? Okay. I saw that Sacrifice said something. I didn't actually get a chance to see what Sacrifice said. We got to see it on Jackstream. Okay. Because, like, I don't think they ever finished it, and I don't think they ever opened these doors, so... I would have loved to mess with this. I just can't, we can't see what we're betting on or anything. Someone bet on that. If I push it, does it do anything? No. Still, that's cool. I love seeing the creative devices and stuff. Bink. These have to be like slot machines or something. I just can't see what the images are. Like, I'm assuming you put like a diamond inside or something and you gamba. Diamond. We go like this and we gamba. I won dirt. I don't know what the gamba was, but I won dirt. Do I always win dirt? Do I put one diamond, get dirt? I literally won. I literally. Sacrifice said, Patat, can you see your player data to be the data of anyone who's been on the server? Oh, I could set my player data. How do I do? So, for example, I know that there's a command. Let me find it real quick. I wrote it down so I can remember. So I can remember to remember it. Where did I write it? I know I wrote it somewhere. I thought I wrote it somewhere. Where the hell did I write it? There's a command that basically is like / place chest, blah, 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 where you basically use the Ender ID or Ender items tag of a player. But I thought that the player had to be online for it to be able to pull that tag. So I didn't think there would be a way. If Brev or Sacrifice, or if anyone knows the command or whatever, I will do. Put diamond block in the barrel. Can I put a diamond block in? I mean, I guess I could. Let's see. I have to get a crafting table. I need a crafting table. I guess I could just give myself one. And I guess I could have just given myself a diamond block. I gave myself chat. Wait, can we go over this for a second? Wait, hear me out. Can we go over this for a second? Okay, wait, hear me out. I could give myself any block in the game, so I gave myself a crafting table to make the diamond block instead of just giving myself the diamond block. Okay, wait, chat said put it in the barrel over here, like that, and then we'll push the button. I don't know what's happening. Oh, is this the ball? Oh my god, this is cool. Wait, does it slow down? Or do I have to push something to stop it? Does it stop on its own? Wait, what happened? It spit something out. It did something. Hello? I fell through. I fell through something. I don't know what I fell through. Did it... Oops. Huh. I guess I just lost. Or maybe I didn't bet on anything, so I literally threw it away. Alright, I like it. I wish I could see the numbers and stuff, because I'm like I said, I wish I had the data pack to see what all these picture frames looked like. Because there's so many picture frames here. So many picture frames here. So wait, what happens if I put 2 in here? Do I win dirt? I got a cookie. Is it always the same item? No, it only takes 1. Another cookie. And I assume it just doesn't give me anything. So what if I put 5? Cookie. A load of map. Yeah, there's a lot of map arts. Is there anything better than cookie? Is there anything better than cookie? Is there anything better than dirt? More dirt. The only thing better than dirt is more dirt. I mean, I could just do this and see what's all in everything. That's probably everything. No, there's diamonds and feathers and more dirt. Unless that's the thing that's supposed to take out. Huh. This is the reward chest. So you could get pumpkin pie. Okay, but diamonds Get diamonds back. You put diamonds in, you could get diamonds back, and everything else is garbo. Okay. I mean, it is a casino. I'm just gonna go ahead and put these. It does work now. It does work now. Is that all you wanted to say? Your friend. Had to use the F word. And boop. He's getting better. He's doing more things with his stopped time. Oh, all right. I think that's all we have here. I really would love to mess with all the games here, but not having the map art. Like, I'm sure this is some sort of card game over here, but like not having the map art, so to speak, kind of ruins the ability to play the game. I could marvel at the redstone all day. That's just a bunch of garbo. That's the hi, I haven't finished building here yet thing. All right, but I think the next step is we go to the Nether and we go to Phil's place. Unless we could find Phil and Tech, unless we could find Foolish. That's the other F sounding thing. I like the Eiffel Tower. I feel like everyone builds an Eiffel Tower in Minecraft. I don't know why. Like, they built one on, like, what is it, Earth SMP. They built one here. Like, I feel like I've seen the Eiffel Tower built, like, 5 different times in Minecraft within, like, the same year. I don't know why. I don't. There's nothing at the top. It's just Eiffel Tower. There's so much lag in this area. This is my actual frame rate. It's not your streams. It's just ass. Is this a hotel? I hate to say it. I'm sorry, Tommy, but their hotel's better. If it's supposed to be a hotel. It largely doesn't look like there's anything in it either. I like the spiral staircase. Okay. I don't think there's anything in here of value. Well, I mean, you know, anything to see beyond the building existing. Bleachers? A stage? What's this building? A restaurant? Some sort of restaurant. Tub Burger. Oh, it's a Tub Burger restaurant. Hello, hello. Bing, bing. I'd like 1 cheeseburger, please. And I'll serve myself, thank you. I have more map art. A 40 by 2 map? What is that? I know numbers. Don't tell me numbers. This is why you don't build up, especially... Yeah. I want to see what this is. Does anyone in chat... I don't know if we have any new people in chat that might know. If anyone can recognize the plugin or just happen to know from back in that era, the plugin or data pack or whatever it is that they used on the Dream SMP, I would love to have it so that I could view all the map art. If not, I might do research, because I'm sure someone somewhere... In fact, you know what? Wait. I could literally just try Googling it. What did they use on DSMP for map art? How to get custom Minecraft maps, just like the Dream SMP. Literally, just show me the name of the mod. The website is MC Map Item Tool. MC Map Item Tool. I don't know if that's the one they use, though. That's not answering my question. Oh, wait. I did find this, though. Wait, I found this. I wasn't trying to find this, but I found this. Important Dream SMP items. Oh, is it just literally... It's like... Okay, it's like their armor and stuff like that. Okay, nothing crazy. Wait, Hannah? Hannah had Elytra, excuse me? Oh, from the Team C's event. Oh, okay. Like, I know people had random cursed item, like barrier blocks or bedrock or stuff like that, like a shulker box. But Techno's compass. Oh, Ghostbur's blue. We did find Ghostbur's blue. 2 pieces of blue handed out by Ghostbur. They're kept in Phil's ender chest, signifying their importance to him. Well, one of them was in the memorial. The chorus fruit taken from Ramvu's chorus plant. All right. I want to see if we could find a way to get into ender chests, but I don't think we can. Let me see if I could find that command. How to view other players' ender chests offline. Spigot is not going to help us here. Sorry. Reddit, maybe you can help us. Let's see, Reddit. I want to get in another inventory. Delete his player data. Yeah, that'll technically get the person out of accessing the ender chests of offline players. This would require to save the ender chests and files. They should be saved. Why? Could I just have the answer? Offline players ender chest viewer, access to offline players. None of these are the answer. I know that the command is something to the effect of like slash like modify or slash place. So basically the idea is you put a chest down. You put a chest down and then you basically say modify this chest to be or to have the contents of, and instead of saying another chest or another entity, the entity is a person's ender item data. I just don't remember the syntax. So let's see. Let's get a chest real quick. And let's get the coordinates to said chest, which are the block I'm looking at, targeted block, -290, -290, 79, and 5. There we go. And before I try this, I need to desperately use the bathroom. I'm going to leave it paused. I'm going to BRB real quick. It'll be like literally 1 minute. I'm not even going to switch to the BRB screen. I'm just going to step away for a minute, and then I'm going to try whatever this command is. And if I can't figure it out, I'll try to look for 5 more minutes on the internet. And then maybe someone smarter than me in chat will be able to help me with it. All right, I'll BRB chat. BRB. Going to go use bathroom, okay? You've made me drink too many times, okay? I need to undrink my liquids. BRB. All right, 1 sec. I'm coming back. Hoo-yah. I am returning. Please hold. The nozzle is calibrating. Boop. I'm back. All right, did I miss anything? Tato, you 100% in Sonic Generations. Let's go. All righty then, let's see. Where was I? I was in video game trying to figure out how to do this. So, the concept here is slash Modify? I don't know if that's you literally. I just goop guy. I just peed. Thank you for the hydration, mate. Chat, eat your water. It's good for you. Thank you for watering your stream. Make it a fresh batch. Cursed content. I don't know if this command works on this version. It also is a possibility that it doesn't work on this version. Let's see. Copy Ender chest to normal chest. Stores player data. Move your player to spawn. Make sure both Ender chests and normal chests are placed in the world. Replace the level debt with the one from your old world. No. I don't want to add that. I don't want to add it. You had to. I mean, I would have done the same thing if I were you. So you did the right move. You did the right thing. I can't argue with that logic. I don't know where I got the command from, but I lost it. It's gone. I don't know where I wrote it. If I wrote it down anywhere. I swear I wrote it down somewhere. Oh, I have it. Wait, it's slash data. Wait, here, I found it. Slash data. Modify. Block. Monkey, you're a monster. I was so concentrated. The XY chords here, which were 290... 79, 5, so that. Items set from entity username. So what do we do? Do we do Filza? I could literally type in any name here, right? Who do we want to see? Whose Ender box do we want to see? If this even works. Whose Ender chest do we want to basically put into the chest that's in front of us right now? Do we do Dream? Do we just do Dream? Tommy in it? Okay, we could do Tommy in it. Tommy, okay, Tommy in it. Is it with an extra I? Is it Tommy in it? Or is it Tommy just in it, like that? It's IT, right? He sounds interesting. Is my voice borked? Hello? Is my voice borked? Hello? I sound fine, right? Yes, that's it, just like that. Alright, the rest of the command is entity and then Ender items. Ender items. I don't know if this will work. No entity was found, yeah. So, I think they need to be online for this command to work. Otherwise, what this is basically saying is to modify this chest to have the items from this username's Ender items. However, I don't think that the server realizes that this is a thing it could pull from unless this person is online. It's kind of like how you can't teleport someone that's not online there. Try to see it with you to see if it works. That's fair point. Okay, wait, so let me give myself an Ender chest. And let me place it down here. And I'll put our delicious crafting bench there. And then there's nothing in the chest, obviously. So let's do this, except for I will change this with my name. It works. It does work. Obviously. Hey, Tommy, you're in chat, right? You want to join? Jump on in real quick. I mean, if that's the case, I don't need to copy your Ender chest. You could just open it for me. We can reminisce. Witch, burn him. Yeah, so like obviously that works. It's just I think the player needs to be online. So now the real question is there a way for me to spoof myself to be considered as a different player? That's the question. Or is there a way for me to spawn like a fake player that has that person's username effectively? And I don't know the answers to these questions, obviously. If I knew these. Hack their cat. Yeah, obviously. So that's really what it comes to. That's why I was saying I don't think we're going to be able to have access to these things. Not that there isn't commands. It's just I am not smart enough with the brain meats to make these things happen. Sacrifice might have an idea. He just can't talk. So I'm sure that there are mods and things you can do. I got better. I'm sure there are mods and things I can do that could basically like spoof a player being on here, or just entirely ignore that aspect and just like pull the data from the NBT or whatever. But I don't know how to do those things. So if someone in chat says, "Oh no, that's easy. You do this," and I can do it, I'll do it. But until then, I'm assuming I'm just too stupid to be able to do it without them literally logging into the server. But I think that's the end of Las Nevadas. So the next step is see if we could find Foolish's base or whatever else we find along the way. And now the question is, can my brain from 3 years ago reverse engineer the path to get to Techno's base through the Nether? I remember how to get to the Nether portal that goes to where it is. And I remember which portal is the portal. And once I get through that portal, I know how to get there. It's just the matter of, can I get to the gap in between, effectively. So we go back this way. We get back to the prime path. Actually, we don't even have to go that far from it, because it should be right over here, right? Yeah, it's right here. So this portal here is their main portal to the Nether. I don't remember that one is. Wait a minute. I'm just morbidly curious. Where does this one go? It goes to the same spot, right? It's way too close to not be the same exact spot, right? Yeah, it literally goes to the same spot. I don't know why there's two. Uh-oh, they changed this place a little bit. And it's also lagging a little bit. Oh, it's lagging a lot a bit. Oh, it's lagging. Get your Christmas present in Nikki's base. Oh my god, what is... Stop chunking! Game! Game? Game, are you good? Hello? Do I have my render distance far too far for the Nether? Alright, we're going back down to 19 chunks, because Minecraft. There we go. Oh my god, it's still horrible. It's still so bad. Why? What is actually the problem? It's an actual literal slideshow. The Nether is just cursed. What am I looking at? There's something I'm looking at over there that is like chunking my frames. Alright, I think we found Foolish's base. I've never seen this portal before in my life, but I think we found Foolish's base, guys. Guys, I have a hunch. It's just a hunch, but I think we found Foolish's base. Save me from the lag. Save me from the lag. I'm going through. I think we found it, guys. Oh. Yep. We're here. Oh my god, it's still so chunky. So that's a tall cactus. I think that's a big cactus. Oh my god, this place is so huge. Guys, I think we found it. I think we're here. That pyramid is massive. What did I do? Try the command again, but maybe, like, Dream, since wrong capitalization could affect the command. Like, Dream definitely had a capital D. Can't remember. Oh, so wait, capitalization matters. Why, Sacrifice? Why, Monkey? Also, the world files will have all of their data you could play around with to see. Yeah, I just don't know where any of the data is. Like, I don't know how to do it. So wait, let's try it again. Mods, timeout. Mods, I trust that you're going to time out Sacrifice for 10 minutes, because I can't right now. Check the books for their usernames. Alright, wait, that's a good point. That's a good point. I never considered the whole capitalization thing. Chest. That's trap chest. Does it always tell me the one I'm looking at? 718, 69, 758. So we do this, except for we erase this. And we do this. 718, 69, 758. And then we change this to dream with a capital D. No entity found. 69, 578. 578. Yeah, that was it. I like how it just automatically knows what I'm looking at and just assumes that it wants that block. That's a very nice quality of life feature. But yeah, no. So that didn't work. Do I know ender items? Yes, because it worked with me. So I did it with me, and it works. So I know for a fact that this works. It's just a matter of... I am under the assumption that I need the player to be online. Otherwise, it doesn't render the ender items effectively, if that makes any sense. It's like the game knows what the items are. It's saved in the code, but it doesn't actually render them to be a copyable entity unless the player is online. Because technically what I'm doing is I'm calling for an entity here. I'm calling for my ender item entity, essentially. I don't know if that makes any sense. It barely makes sense to me. I don't even fully understand, to be honest. But it only works because I am online. If I somehow logged off and then somehow was also able to put the command in, it wouldn't work because it doesn't know how to do it. So the only other thing I can think to do is either change my name in the server somehow so it thinks I'm like Dream or whatever, which I don't even know how I would begin to do that. Or basically copy, like find where the file is that has that and copy that into my name so that I would have the same exact entity ID for my ender chest. I just don't know where any of that is. And I'm sure I can't just do that with a file. I'm sure there's like NBT editing that needs to be done. So that's why I just assumed it was going to be beyond my pay grade, so to speak. Like, I'll never figure it out. But let's see. Oh my god. Foolish. Why are you so insane? Alright, I want to check out the pyramid first. Then we'll wrap back around here and check out... This cactus is actually lagging the crap out of me. Admin? I don't know if admin will do anything, right? Why am I so laggy? Holy crap cakes. What it looks like to you is what it looks like to me, chat. Like, legitimately. I'm going to turn down... I'm going to turn down render distance. Video settings. I'm going to go on 16. I'm going to go SMP levels. There. I'm now officially on the same SMP level. It is still so unbelievably laggy. Oh my god, there's so many pigmen there. Alright, I said I wanted to check out the pyramid first. I think it's just hollow inside. I think they built it, but they didn't actually put anything in it. Like most of things that Foolish does. It's just a giant structure. Okay, I like the ice on and off again floor. Everything in here is so laggy. Oh, 12 is SMP level? You also see azaleas? It's still loading stuff. It's just so huge. I'm hoping that if I sit here for a second, it'll finish loading everything in and I'll stop lagging. There we go, that's better. Well, almost. And then it continues to load stuff. Cat? There's a kitty cat. Does he dance, dance, dance? Does he dance, dance, dance? And this is also, I just realized it's not water, it's just glass. Hello, kitty cat. I will pet you in slow motion. Pet in 2 frames per second pats. Ah, yes. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat. That's all I could do. You get 2 frames. Oh, there we go. I could pet you. I could pet you better now. I don't think we're going to have a way to get into... I literally... It's so laggy. Is it just because I'm here? Is it just because I'm here? Or has, like, loading the nether broken the save, so to speak? Because I can't imagine that anything you can build in a normal world could be this laggy. It's a literal slideshow. This is worse than Vault Hunters because it's actually just on my side. I know. Wait, I know the problem. Wait, I know the problem. 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 I need to close the game. I did not give this installation more than 2 gigs. That's definitely the problem. That's definitely the problem. I could fix that. That's an easy fix. It's a new installation technically because it's like 1.18.2 and I didn't have that one saved. So all I have to do is give the installation like, 16 gigs, whatever, like normal Minecraft memory. You've had that much lag on SMPs with Soto, ton of redstone. Yeah, but it shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't be that bad. So I'm going to go my installations real quick. Edit. Where is it? More options. Yeah, it's set to 2 gigs. So I'm going to give it 16. Oops. I got excited. Sorry. All right. Save. And play. I was doing that this whole time on 2 gigs. Yeah, I know. Lamau. Mojang still thinks 2 gigabytes is plenty. I know, right? That's crazy. Wild. Like, don't get me wrong. Maybe have a thing that automatically detects the person's memory, and if they only have, like, 6 gigs of memory for whatever reason, yeah, sure. But, like, come on. In this day and age, who still has, like, 4 gigs of memory? Potato got erect. Got excited. Ooh. No, you'll see the tail come out if we figure out how to get into ender chests. It's the closest thing to an erection that an ace person gets, right? It's their tail wags. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, I could fix this then. Options, video settings. Yeah. Let's see how much 16 gigs can do. Okay, no, that's too much. No, wait. No, maybe. I want to see the 64. I want to see the 64 OC. It's going to get worse and worse as everything renders in. He trapped a Ravager. What? Foolish, you mad lad. You stumbled into another streamer who's fun. They have an ababadabadoo tail that goes apeshit when wagging. It's kind of fun. Mine kind of does that. When I smile, it goes apeshit. Google AI says that if you can't eat in Minecraft, you may have been food poisoned. I love / absolutely hate, and by love I mean absolutely hate, how the freaking Google AI, or just how AI in general, gaslights you with like information that almost sounds like it could be correct, but is clearly not. Just enough to make you be like, what? That's not true, right? And then it's like, no, it's not true. Right? And then you're like, all right, fine, I just have to know when you do it. It's like, no, it's clearly not true. Screw you. Screw you. Oh, the crack OC. Okay, 64 might be a little bit too much. But I mean, like, let's face it. This is working. That's what the option. That's what the issue was. So let's bring it down to a reasonable, 32 chunks. Literally half the amount. Google AI is not good. GPT is at least trying. Like, so here's the thing, right? The thing that the AI should be focusing on is finding the actual search thing that you need. Aside from that, the only thing the Google AI should be telling you is like if you ask like, what's 2 + 2? Or can you calculate this for me? It's like, yeah, sure. Let me just give you the answer to that. Because that is an objective fact. It's not an opinion. It's not information that it has to conjure from a non-existent thread. You know what I mean? Like, that's what the AI should be doing, is telling you, out of everything that I've looked through, these search results look like they're actually the ones you want. Here's my recommendation. Not, here, let me try to give you an answer so I don't need to search for you correctly. And let me give you the wrong answer. And also let me gaslight you into believing that I actually know the answer when they don't. You spawned in a poisonous potato with the food tag so you could eat it and still let you eat it. So it searched food while working in Minecraft, and that was the result. Oh, I hate the AI so much. There we go. Okay, let's see. So we went in the pumpkin, the pyramid. Is that your tail, or are you pissing? I'm assuming that it's a tail. I'm assuming it's not like, you know, laying with like, it's laying on its side and just taking a leak. Anubis. Not the Anubussy. Golden Scarab. Like, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Foolish, you go ham on your builds. Like, look at this. Look at those chiseled pecs. You didn't need to put those pecs there. You didn't need those man titties. But you did them anyway. Look at those thighs. Look at that kneecap. Look at those shins. Strong. Onk. I know there's something beneath here. I don't know how to get to it. I'm assuming you go down here. Cats. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Yeah, this. I thought it was beneath, but I guess it was just forwards. Again, all of this stuff is super cool, but, like, it never did anything. Like, I feel like Foolish went over here and built, like, a whole civilization and then never used it for anything. Don't get me wrong. All impressive. Thoroughly impressive. It's just, I would have loved to see it actually, like, I don't know, have relevance to the story or something. You know what I mean? Like, something like that. Like, obviously not everything has to be for lore, but, like, it's so much better when it is, right? Is that your tail? Or you're just happy to see me? I do like the fact that they made a 3-dimensional ender pearl. Like, no matter how you look at that, that is an ender pearl. And that is fantastic. And I also might steal that from you. Foolish, I'm going to say it right now. I might steal that from you. I love that as a concept. It is really cool. That's on an Ender. Eye of Ender. You know what I meant to say. The Eye of Ender. But, like, no matter how you look at it, it's an Eye of Ender. It's literally an Eye of Ender, no matter how you look at it. Like, from every angle. Well, I guess, except for up here. Yeah, from up here. But I mean, you're not looking at it from... No, you're looking at it this way. Yeah. Let's see. Now that the cactus and nether aren't going to lag us out, we could go back that way without having to rush here. So I think that's all the places. Those are all the big places. I would definitely still say we can jump in through whatever nether portals we see. Yo, kid, welcome in, mate. And see all what there is to look at. But the last big place on the bucket list is going to Phil and Techno's house. I'm confident that I could find it based off of memory alone. Like I said, damn Foolish, you go ham. You go too ham. Is this a beacon, or is this just a gold flex? It looks like they might have had other things they wanted to start building, and they just never got the chance. I don't know what that is over there. Content sharing, you've explained how to get the player data. Okay, Sacrifice might have goated information for us. Let's see. It also says that you could cure food poisoning from spoiled food with honey, which is just wrong. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if you did, but wait, can't you cure... No, that's right. It's not really a potion effect. It's like a saturation effect. Couldn't you cure it by giving yourself saturation? Like, if you had food poisoning, that's a negative debuff. So if you give yourself saturation, it would just neutral it out, right? Kind of like how if you have slowness and you give yourself haste, it neutrals it out? Or does that not happen? Honey only cures poison, not hunger? Oh, I actually didn't know honey cured poison either. All right, let me check Discord real quick. Sacrifice says that there's a way. In content sharing... if you go to the world file, there will be a file called player data. That's where all the data will be saved, and you can play around with it then. There's one downside. All the file names will be named garbage, so you can't know whose data you're copying until after you've done it and logged on. But if you check with the files last updated, it's easy to figure out which is yours, since I'll be the most recent one. So I'll know who I am. That'll be easy, but I won't know whose I'm copying. So it'll be like a Russian roulette of whoever's ender chest I'm copying. I mean, I'm down. I'm down. Let's go to the last locations, and then we'll mess with people's ender chests. It's their UUID. You could just use a username to UUID converter. Oh, that's fair. All right. Let's see. Minecraft UUID to username converter. MinecraftUUID.com. So, let's see. Goat Simulator Remastered is on Game Pass. Let's go. If they are NBT files, you can view them in NBT Explorer and see whose it is. I think what Montana said is correct, because like looking at the Discord, like that string of numbers looks like the hex code of like you know like it looks like the kind of code that would be like your UUID. No, they're not. They're .dat files. Oh, damn. But I think what Sacrifice said should work. Like if I just basically copy it and rename it my own, then technically I, as far as the game is concerned, am now that player's data. You know what I mean? So I should be able to do that. And we will do that. But first, we're going to go back to the Nether. Is there anything inside the cactus? Oh yeah, that's right. I need to open the LAN again. There we go. Is there anything inside this cactus? Nope, just some chests with more cactus. That's a trippy daze right there. That is so much cactus that can't technically touch each other by the sides. Alright. Lagging. Maybe we turn it down lower than 32, because I'm still getting some lag. Video settings, we go down to like 16. No, we'll do 20. 20 should be fine. The cactusy, of course. Mine starts with EOE. Nice. Tee. Alright, there we go. Better not laggy. Hello, friend. Are you visiting as well? Oh, well, he decided to go back. It was too cold out here for him. Oh, okay. Nether not lag. Nether not lag. You can blame it all on ping. They were slow, and I just can't move without you. Alright, let's see. So back to the entrance. Now, I know that this doesn't go where we're trying to go, but I'm morbidly curious where a lot of these portals go. We might find something that we didn't realize we were looking for. This was not it. We've been here before. This is by Las Nevadas. I don't know where a lot of these go, but I'm assuming since they're so close to here, they go to places that we've already been around spawn. Maybe that goes towards like where Tommy was banished? No, I feel like they were farther. Anyway, if I'm trying to remember, to get to Phil and Techno's place, we have to follow this road? God. These cobble monstrosities. I think we follow it out this way. I think all of these, like, pretty much go to different places. Or was it this one? It might be this one. It might be this road. I know it should be out this way. Jeez. Look at this garbled mess. I can't imagine why no one could find their way through this. Nope, it's not this way. It's definitely not it. But I want to see what's here. It's another portal. And it's far enough from spawn. You can see how the AI got confused. This is Tommy's Exile Island. That's where he tried to kill himself. Okay, we found a cool thing anyway. I am good with this. This is Tommy's Exile Island. There's the beach where no one had a party. This is where Tommy tried to kill himself. That's probably Montana's favorite part. This is the house that got exploded where Dream technically died on accident. Fail RP moment, because Tommy was hoarding items he wasn't supposed to have in a basement. This used to be a little... Again, it all exploded, but this used to be like a little walled-in, like, cart. There's like a little, like, village, so to speak, and it got turned into a crater. There's definitely some things that Tommy wrote on over here. Have some blue stuff. Mother fricker. Tommy in it has conquered this land. Morally, of course. Of course, Tommy. Of course. Indie chest. I'm going to keep opening and realize Christmas tree. This is his app. He made a smartphone. The iPhone 5S. Duolingo. Spanish. Reddit. Streak 0. Snapchat girl. Spotify listening to Wonderland by Taylor Swift. Spotify playing Sad XXX. Apple Music playing One is the One Loneliest Number. One is the loneliest number. Don't scare me like that, pig. Why are you staring at me? Are you okay? What did I do? I'm not holding anything. Oh, I am. I'm holding potato in my hand. Okay, pig. Pet, pet, pet. You can follow me. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Two could be as bad as one. It's the loneliest number since the number one. I don't know the friggin' actual words of the song. That's the only part of the song I know. I think that's really it over here. So we could leave. Imagine listening to music. I know, right? It stopped lagging only for you. Stream is pulling a Tommy in it at the moment. Oh, I don't see what Sacrifice said. Church of the Lone. literally dream tortured a child here. Party eggs. There's no eggs. I was lied to. Literal site where a child was tortured. Drista, I think Drista might have been. Guys, I'm going out on a limb here. I think Drista might have been here. You literally read... Oh, I did? Oh, my brain didn't even read... I just read words. I didn't even read names. Just words. Names aren't words, by the way. That's how that works. Alright, we leave exile. We unexile ourselves. Got jump scared by a pig twice now. What? Okay. Well, it was not here. This was not where we needed to be. We needed... maybe I went the wrong cardinal direction? Let's get back to the spawn beginning area. This should be up here. Let's see. And let's take the different path. So we go... this way? This way. Over here. Down here. This is it. 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 It's gonna be snowy. Hello, pig. From here, I have to remember which direction to go. Phil would stand in this water here and do the trick where he throws an ender pearl at the same time as he tridents to yeet, to super yeet it. He doesn't have to do that trick that much anymore because now the friggin' ender pearls load chunks. Which means this way is the techno house. And yeah, look, there's a puddle of tridents. If you don't want to do the ender pearl trick, you could just trident from puddle to puddle. We could literally just follow the puddles. They have half slabs in them, so they wouldn't freeze. That's why they have half slabs. Look at all the ender bin poop here. Or people that were literally blocking. No, this is people doing the drop a block as you go crap. Yo, Snow, or Jordan, sorry. What's up? We're about to hit sacred grounds. Cool. Cool it. Ice to meet you. Welcome in, Riddler. I can see the fence, chat. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I don't think I'm ready, chat. Why is the music actually just paid actor right now? What is with this frickin' super sad-ass Minecraft music? That's it. That's it. I never thought, chat, that I would be able to be literally standing where I am right now. Right? I'm not, like, gushing, like, oh my god, I'm the biggest Dream SMP fan or anything, but, like, Techno and Phil, I owe them a lot. Just blow it up now. I owe them a lot. in a very real way, even though Techno was way younger than me, and Phil is technically younger than me. I guess I'm older than both of them. It makes me sad to think. Not by much, okay? Let's say like 6 months or whatever. All right. I'm not that much older than Phil. But it's so weird to think of the impact that they've had on my life. And thinking about where I was, like seeing this immediately made me remember the moment that I saw the news that Techno passed. Sure thing, you old fart. Thanks. I was in a hospital. Not for me. Call an ambulance, but not for me. I was in a hospital waiting for my friend to get out of surgery. It wasn't like serious. It wasn't like, oh my god, they were almost dying. It was like a planned procedure. Like it was like you know, nothing scary there. It just happened to be where I was. And while I was sitting in the waiting room, like they just got checked in, I was just gonna sit around for like an hour or 4 while I waited for them to finish so I could drive them home because they would be sleepy and drunk from anesthetics. I remember pulling up my phone and being like, I'm just gonna like flip through Twitter and like, you know, just like do phone stuff while I wait. And like the first thing I saw all over the internet was like rest in peace King 07. Like, you're like, I saw so many people, like I didn't even know what happened. I saw everyone reacting before I saw the news. And it's one of those things where you're like, no, wait, what? No, wait, what? Because you got to keep in mind, at that point in time, everyone besides people that were actually close to Techno in real life thought that, like, they were getting better. Like, yeah, they were quiet, but that's because they were going through chemo. They weren't feeling well, but, like, they were on the mend. We thought they were recovering. They thought they were returning. They needed some time to heal. You know, they were making jokes about, oh, the doctor almost had to take my arm, you know, and the person that took it worst was my insurance company. Oh, they weren't taking it well. You know, like, he was cracking jokes. That was the thing that was so freaking magical about Techno. Man's literally got told he had so many months to live, and he joked about it. You know what I mean? He made, and I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but he made everyone feel like it was going to be okay. And then he wasn't. All the puppies. Pet. Well, the worst part is in Techno's last video. He said, see you all next time, but there wasn't a next time. It's true, but you know, I genuinely think that to some degree, they genuinely thought they would be good. Like, I don't think they were lying to us, you know what I mean? God, I'm getting all emotional again. I genuinely thought that they were going to be able to pull through. And there became a certain point where they were realized, oh wow, I'm not going to make it. You know what I mean? And they knew. I mean, they knew because, like, from what I understand, Aftermath, like, they told their close friends, like, you know, their father knew. You know, like hearing the stories of, you know, like Techno Dad and stuff talking, like, they knew that the time was coming, and they didn't want to tell the world because they didn't want to worry the world. Especially if it didn't end up happening, like if they miraculously pulled through. And I get that, and I respect that so much. Don't get me wrong, but like, my God, thinking that just everything was going to be fine, and then just finding out one day that happened. Technoblade never dies. They say, I don't know who said this quote, so if someone can find the person, because I literally can't see right now, I'm fucking crying, chat. I'm actually crying. Like, if someone can remember the person that said this quote, it's like a Sun Tzu quote or something like that. Monkey, you monster. It's I think a Sun Tzu quote where, like, a man dies twice. One, the first time when you bury them, and the second time when the last person mutters their name. Where the first time is the physical death that we all know, and the second time is once they are forgotten, where they truly live on. I'm gonna need to hydrate all these tears that I'm losing. Okay, I get it. Thank you for the support, everyone. Let me sit up. Full streamer care package. Let me sit up. It's Ernest Hemingway. Thank you. Thank you, Jordan. Chat, eat your water. It's good for you. I appreciate everyone lightening the mood. But no, it's true. It's genuinely true. Techno's body, their physical life is over. There's no denying that. But the lives that they've changed, the influence they had on the world, that is still alive and strong. Remember to eat water. I got it. I got you. The influence they had on the lives, like everyone. Obviously, I'm sitting here sobbing over thinking about it. You know what I mean? Like, that is still very powerfully alive. And even if nothing happens in our generation, maybe the next generation's children that were raised by someone that was changed by Techno's words, by Techno's actions, maybe they'll discover the cure to cancer, and that wouldn't have happened if what happened in our lives didn't happen to inspire it. You think it was Vsauce that did a video about that we changed not that long ago? We have a third form of remembrance, visual pictures and videos. Yeah, but that, even though that's not the literal concept of muttering someone's name, that's the same concept, the memory of the person. We have things to help us remember, but in the end of the day, if every YouTube video that ever existed, if every sound clip of Techno vanished, and everyone forgot Technoblade's name, that is the point where the name is muttered the last time. You know what I mean? It's harder and harder in this day and age for us to truly forget people, because this isn't like this isn't like 20 BC or whatever. You know, it's not like we have to worry about the Library of Alexandria being the only source of information. The internet has made things infamous. The internet has made things infinite. Like, someone might try to remove something from the internet, and you can't. It's always there. Someone will dig up a copy of it. The act of you trying to bury it deeper only brings it further to the surface. What is that? The Streisand effect? It's true. Like, it is a lot harder for someone to die the second time, so to speak. Especially when they were as revered and what's the word? My brain's gone right now, chat. My brain's revered as much as, like, Technoblade was. You gave me the full quote. Every man has two deaths, when he's buried in the ground and the last time someone says his name. In some ways, men can be immortal. It's true. And genuinely, in every sense of the world, until, like, our sun goes out. You know what I mean? Like, until every person alive right now that was affected, and every person that was carried, like, that will was carried on, and every person stops watching the videos. Like, one day, Techno may eventually, I say may, we don't know. It might take the literal frickin' sun destroying our planet and humanity itself, but there will be a day where someone will forget, where we will, as a race, stop existing. You know, the heat death of the universe. There's a point in time, right? And no one knows what comes next. I don't know. Maybe Christianity got it right. Maybe heaven's real, right? Maybe Gilbert Gottfried is God, and we're all going to go up there and just to hang out and have a good time. Who knows? Who knows? But in the end of the day, they will live on, and in a very real way, they are immortal. Maybe not physically, but emotionally. Pet. Don't be stupid. It's Morgan Freeman. That's fair. Pet. I just heard the doot, and I immediately remembered what it was. It's Phil's cursed pumpkin machine. We're going to be hearing random doots the entire time we're here. Any serious moment we try to have is going to be broken up by a August 12th, 2036, the heat death of the universe. I really hope it's more than that. We got more time than that, right? Carl. Hey, Carl. Pet. Where's the fox? Is Fox? Fox is safe. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Aura. Hi, Blitz. The goddamn dudes. Carl! The dudes. I really wish I could see. I really wish I could see all the art. I really wish I could see all the art. Oh, I really wish I could see all the art. We'll go down and visit the villagers first. Where are the orphans? Show me the orphans. A singular wheat. You know what? There you go, Techno. 07s. Oh, geez. This was not where the orphans lived, or maybe it was? No, this is where Phil was. This is where Phil was aging copper. There's a barrier block hell somewhere down here. Drista trapped Phil in a barrier block cube. I don't know if they destroyed all of it, but it existed. Bing bong. The orphan obliterator. That kills people, Carl. Oh, wait. I know what's down here, chat. I know what's down here. It's the training grounds. God damn it, the friggin' dudes. It's the training grounds. I think this was the last thing Phil built on this server, genuinely. This is where they had their anime training arc, chat. This is like the episode of Bleach where Ichigo was getting trained by Black Cat Lady, and they were learning the flash step. This was the anime training arc. It never ended up really happening because, you know, but that was the point. That was the concept of it. Oh, look at these guys. Look at these little critters. Miranda. Look at these little boys. Sheila. No, come back. I don't want to break Tucker. Hello, Tucker. Tucker, damn near killed her. There's one more. Your name. What's your name? What's your name? No, the grass is in the way. Stop being so... Carter. Okay, there we go. Carter. Tater, you didn't answer your question. I'm sorry. You gave me the full quote. What was the question? I missed the question. I genuinely missed the question. Hold a barrier block, you'll be able to see it. That is a fair point. Barrier. How do I get a barrier? I need to give myself a barrier block. Give barrier. I don't know if it's still there. They might have got rid of it. What would you say your biggest fear is? Mine's being forgotten? Nah, I don't think I care about being forgotten. If I'm meant to be forgotten, I'm meant to be forgotten. That's it. I don't really know what my biggest fear is. Like, I'm not saying I don't have fears. It's just one of those things where I feel like they're context sensitive, right? Like, I guess I would be afraid. I guess they did get rid of the barrier block. Goddamn duding. I guess, I don't know, like... One of my biggest fears would be, like, you know, watching everyone I care about suffer. And maybe my biggest fear would be, like, having to live that on repeat. You know what I mean? Like, literally having to live through all of the worst parts of my life ramped up to 11 on repeat. You know, like a literal torture chamber. But, like, biggest fear of something that could physically actually happen? I don't know. I can't think of something, because, like... Let's say the worst thing that I can think of happens. Like, let's say, like, every human being on the planet, like, everyone I know and love is gone, and I'm the last person standing. I guess my biggest fear is somehow being in that world and being forced to live forever. Because at that point in time, I think I would genuinely just want to die. And if, for whatever reason, I'm incapable... Monkey, I'm removing your privileges. My version of Bingo Vaults is so much better than actual. Mods ban Monkey. I guess that would be, like, the worst thing that I can possibly think of happening. But again, that's not really realistic. That's not how humans work. Like, you can't just become immortal and be the only one left. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So I don't know. I really don't know. You're done? Forever. Friend. You deserve that F word. Oh yeah, that's right. That's how you got in. The secret under the river. How the hell did I get down? Oh, I fell through the hole. That's right. I fell through the hole. I'm on the wrong side of the house, that's why. So wait, where are the orphans? Did the orphans get obliterated? Or am I just in the wrong area? Oh my god. No shot! We found the $50 Mr. Beast Gaming original gift card. There's no shot it still works, right? There's no shot it still works, right? There's zero shot this still works. They gave this away, right? I'm not opening it on stream, just out of pure respect for Techno stuff. For pure respect out of Techno stuff. Okay, it literally says gift cards are on the next page. Open at your own risk. Mom, am I adopted? It's really there. It's not fake. It's really there. It's really there. Mr. Beast. Wow, times, man. The times. Dream. By Dream. Original. Dear Technoblade. Poetry. Literal poetry. Man. Locker 1 Key by Sam. This is Techno stuff from when he went... This is Techno stuff from when he went to, quote-unquote, went to prison. $19 Fortnite card. Who wants it? Locker Key 1. This is the key for Locker 1. Loss of your key will lose access. I wonder if we took this back to the prison. Could we get Technoblade's inventory? I will hang on to this. Information. Was this the thing? Was this the book that Dream gave to Techno? He should have done obfuscated. Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, because now anyone could copy it, but I guess it doesn't really matter, you know? Everyone, even though it was like, yes, you could technically break it, no one would actually break it. Yep. These are the chords where Techno went to find the thing that would have been, like, I guess the next arc that never happened in the story. Guys, if genuinely wants a Fortnite card, you will buy it. No, you're good. You don't worry about it. I want to go there and see what's there. So we're going to hang on to this book as well. But I also don't want to take it with me. That's definitely not what I wanted to do. So we're going to just make a copy. Oh my god, I hate it so much. I don't want all these copies. I just want one. The Syndicate. Pray for Techno and his family. The Syndicate is formed to serve as a network for fellow anarchists to meet and exchange information and cooperate in the mutual pursuit of anarchy and the fight against tyranny. Yo, Daniel, thank you so much for the follow, mate. Welcome to Team Tater. Whoop, whoop. We shall have no leader. No member shall be compelled to act against their will. No member should reveal information about the Syndicate to outsiders. Technoblade shall serve as the recruiter to induce new members into the Syndicate, with approval from majority of the members. It's very realistic, chat, that this chest was the dump chest that Techno dumped the last of their belongings in. Copy of original. You? No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get rid of these copies. Don't need these. Don't need these. Don't need this. We have knowledge, chat. We have the books. The freaking Dunks. The freaking... Alright, I'm gonna go find the freaking... I'm gonna go... Phil, I'm gonna turn off your pumpkin machine, okay? It's hilarious, but my god, is it ruining the mood. Every time it doots. Every time it doots. So wait. Did the orphans get obliterated? Wasn't this Tommy's hole? Like where Tommy quote-unquote lived and they blew it up? And then I guess Phil turned it into this. Where were the actual, like, villagers? Oh, here they are. I was just off by one. There they are. Hello, placeholder. Hello, placeholder. How you doing, placeholder? Doing good? Doing good? How you doing? Oh, not placeholder. Orphan. Hi, orphan. Orphan. Oh, man. Placeholder. Saved. How you doing, saved? And star. Hi, star. MC269720 on the bug tracker is literally boats cannot be eaten. Are you okay? Are you good, fam? Hey, orphan, how are the kids? Bob. Hello, Bob. And, yep, that's it. We just fall down there, land on Bob. Blitz, you guys, you can't escape. Get back inside. You're not allowed to escape. Hi, Edward. Hi, Steve. This is Edward, right? It's Edward. I don't want to look at Edward. I don't want to upset Edward. Antarctic Empire. Oh, the feels. Shield. Shield. Unbreaking protection smite. I got a lodestone. Goop guy answered that already? Every man has 2 deaths. Did you just throw a burrito at me?
You have brought me to tears as well.
I know! I'm sorry, kid! I'm sorry! I'm sorry, and I'm sorry if I'm being quiet, chat, but I'm kind of like just... I'm kind of like stewing in it. I'm just kind of like... I'm kind of like taking it in and processing it, okay? I'm sorry. But this is like... It's like good nostalgia. Like, it's good sad. Like, it's not good sad, but like... I'm glad, I'd rather have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. You know what I mean? Like that sentiment. Currently fighting the devil of Shadow the Hedgehog? This guy. I'm weakness. I'm potion of weakness. So many brewing stands. And we have the bell. Channel member bell. I don't feel like I should ring this bell. Right? Like, I feel like this bell is sacred. Or would Techno would want me to ring this bell, right, chat? Techno would want me to ring this bell. If Techno could literally come down from the heavens above, he would be like, what are you doing? Now is your chance. Plug. Prime, chat. Any primes in chat? Come on. Wait, no, wait, I got the techno strats. Wait, 1 second. Controls. Keybinds. Where is left click? Where is it? I need button. I need mouse button. Left button. We'll make left button B. No! I feel awful. I did left button instead of right button. It won't let me destroy it. What are you talking about? Nothing is working anymore. I've broken everything. Oh, that's because it's B now. Oh no, chat. What have I done? What have I done? Give me a block. There we go. I need to bell. I need to replace the bell. And then I need to go and fix this terrible thing that I've done. I did the wrong strats. I'm not Technoblade, chat. Reset. Pick block. Right button. There we go. We'll make that one B. Okay. There we go. That's the Technoblade strat. Let's go! Ringing the bell for the homies. This one's for you, Techno. This one's for you, mate. The ultimate gonging. Chat, remind me to revoke Monkey's blurp privileges after stream. Oh. Okay, let me undo this before I do something catastrophic. Reset. Done. There we go. Oh. 07s. 07s. I remember when Phil was standing here and forgot that he wasn't in single player. And he was like just alt-tabbed. And a creeper came up and just blew up the whole house. And he was just like a just chatting screen, like, okay guys, we're gonna do stuff, have fun, whatever, and all of a sudden you hear and he goes like, oh crap. And he switches back and just like all the chests filled with stuff were just everywhere. All of the map art was just everywhere. And for whatever reason, back here, behind the chests, there was just a framed photo of Steve Harvey. And everyone was so confused. Oh, wait, I want to find that moment. Wait, I want to find that moment. I want to find that moment. Wait. Wait. No. YouTube. Phil's blows up Techno's. I love how it just comes up immediately. I don't even have to finish typing. It's just like the first thing. It's just the first thing. No one snitch. No one stitch.
Phil throws. Let me just pull up Twitch real quick and just fucking add it. I don't think it'll pop up straight away. There's like a slight delay. It'll be approved instantly, but like there's a delay to it showing up on.
Oh my god, there's 21 minutes.
Oops, a daisy. Oh shit! Oh,
oh shit!
What the fuck? Uh-oh. I left the door open. I forgot I was on the server.
Okay.
Ooh, fuck. Alright, well, let me fix this real quick.
Is the sub-server still up or will it ever be up
Let me just
again?
do this real quick.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
To stop things from getting in.
I did the thing and
He's just throwing everything he can at the doorway.
Oh my god, dude.
You can see it already in the corner of the screenshot.
Yo! Oh my god! What a fucking disaster! I can fix it. Give me the wood.
Give a bunch of babies to make up your own juice. That's fair.
Sabakzar, a 9-month love you. Hello, bye.
He's just making chests. Wait for it. I'm waiting for him to notice it, chat. I'm waiting for him to notice. Wait for it. Just wait for him to notice it. He's panicking so hard right now. You've never watched Phil before because you thought he was American? Oh, very much so not American.
Holy fucking shit! Is this stream just like the scuffed stream? Is this it? Is this...
I know the feel. I know the feel, Phil. I know the feel.
The property value? Oh my god! That's actually the most fucked thing! I fucking blew up everything! Oh shit. Okay, we just stay calm, stay calm.
Stay calm and place items in chest.
Easily fixed.
Just wait for him to look up. I'm just waiting for him to look up.
Easily fixed, boys. The dogs
It's just there. It's just on the edge of her periphery. Just waiting for him to look up.
I don't know what happened. Congratulations on your recent growth. Hurrah.
Can we pick up all this crap just one bit at a time? We've got plenty of time.
10 months, love you, mate.
Plenty of time.
You can see it. You can just keep seeing it in the top right corner.
Is this what I'm just going to be doing? Until like, oh my god, yep. This is literally what I'm going to be doing. Oh. until we find out what's happening today.
Oh, the map art. Well, we get to see the map art, kind of.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What is going on?
I finally get the piss heart.
Steve Harvey there.
I broke him.
How did I not see that? Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh, I can't fucking handle this shit.
Yeah, that's the TLDR. That's the TLDR. Phil's accidentally blowing up Techno's house and then actively finding Steve Harvey in the corner, which I think since then has been removed. Obviously, they're not there anymore, but... All right. We have 2 more locations here. Oh, I guess technically we could go check out Rambu's house, too. We have Rambu's house, we have Phil's house, we have the Syndicate, and then I guess Connor made a place. Think out that. You thought it was Dr. Phil. No, that's Steve Harvey. That's Family Feud. All right, Phil. Knock, knock. I keep forgetting the power of my own strength. I gotta stop breaking people's houses. That's the incorrect way to do it. There we go. Okay. Knock, knock. Goddess Lily, 210122. There were some cursed images of Tommy in its stretched face. I don't think we're gonna find anything... Everything of importance that Phil had. Like, he didn't store valuables in his ender chest. Phil stored everything of importance. So if someone gave him a special item, or if it meant something special, it was in Phil's ender chest. Honestly, out of all the ender chests on the server, Phil's would probably be the one I'd want to see the most. Because it'd have things like Techno's will in it, right? You're gonna call it? No worries, Zoob. You have a good one, mate. But all these are just gonna be... Top left food chest. All these are just going to be items, storage, nothing special. Where the hell is the damn... It's down here. This is the thing duding. In the honey room. The curse sounds. The curse sounds. Go ahead, grow. One of you grow. Grow and doot. And it's all just to make... It's all just to make pumpkins. It's all just to make pumpkins. That's it. That's all it's for. Pumpkins. So many hoppers. And they just put note blocks on top of them. Didn't need to put note blocks on top of them, but we put note blocks on top of them. And not only that, but they set them to completely random notes, so it would just play a cacophony of sounds. Of course. Oh. Alright, let's see. Let's go, I guess, check out Rambu's house. I don't think Connor literally made this, like, the last day of the server. It's like, alright, this is my house now. I'm gonna sleep here. I live here now, guys. That's it. This is Rambu's place. Hello, Skelly Boo. Hello, Rambu. Hello, Ranmu. Mail for Rambu from Foolish. Oh, it's still here. Help Ranbu. Oh, what did Foolish have to say to Rambu? Dear Ranbu, it's come to my attention that you may have your Enderman may have been littering all over my summer home. And would you like it if you would ask them to please? They are constantly creating havoc as I try to Ubuld and Giltinjwink. Am I reading Brevert's book here? You could put in a good word for me. Thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful day. D. Ah, yes. Okay, Foolish. Yes, yes. And then garbage. Prime sign. Live, laugh, love. Prime sign. God. This was like the day of streamer said prime. You know what that means, guys. It's time. If you got any primes, that's literally the vibe of this entire stream. Everyone here was, I said prime word. It's time. You must push button. Technoblade. That is all. If I recall, Rambu had like a secret room over here that had all their belongings, all their valuables in it. Not the pig spawner. Not from the main character arc where Rambu, for whatever reason, had the ability to silk touch anything with their hands. Oh, some pig step discs. Not the Pigosino. You know what? I would also be curious to check Rambu's ender chest. That's definitely the thing we're going to do before I end stream, is we're going to check ender chests. I'm going to try, at least. I don't know if I'll succeed. But I'm curious what cursed blocks Rambu would have in their ender chest. So many banners. Hello, guys. How you doing over here? Oh, hello, Enderman. Another Enderman in a boat. We have lots of Endermen in boats. And I think this is just all storage. They had, like, full netherite. Enchanted full netherite. Brev did it? Oh, no, Brev. You said the quiet part out loud. It was over here. Alright, I think that's the Rambu house. I think that's all. We have the wheat farm. We have the cows. Carl, did you get into the cow pen? No, you're nameless. Wait, there's one more thing we could do. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know. The redstone is probably broken. The redstone is probably broken. Cool whip. Just imagine Tommy Innit screaming at the top of his lungs when he sees all the wither skeletons and everything like that. I wonder if there's any wither skulls left in here. Or if they literally used them all. Or put them in ender chests or whatever. Yeah, there's none. None. Ooh, what is this? Syndicate entrance? Orphan incinerator. Of course. I think this is an exit for the Syndicate. Or an entrance, rather. I think this is one of the entrances. I know there's another one. I don't want to use this one. This is like a back door. I want to use like the front door, so to speak. It's cooler. Still fun. Still fun. Oh, man. Let's see. I think the other entrance was this right here. Turtle Farm? Yeah, Turtle Farm. They kind of escaped a little bit. It's fine. Anywhere where you see a mysterious-looking puddle of water, that means you can jump into the lava. Trust. Oops. I trusted incorrectly. Allow me to escape the lava. Here? That's it. I mean, I gotta do it the legit way, right? I gotta go to the Syndicate the legit way, right? Is it just straight? It's just straight, right? Yep, we're here. I don't know where those go. I know there's something to open that door. It's clearly not that. I think we just need to put the button in the right spot. I remember things. My brain works good sometimes. I wonder if their pearls are still here. Do you think their pearls are still here? I don't want to activate them on accident. It doesn't look like they are. 3 pearls. Guys, how hilarious would it be if I just right-click it and just they teleport onto the server? Minecraft updated Ender Pearls. It will actually pull players through time and space. If you slap it down, it actually keeps the game rendered at all time. So everyone had code names. Harpocrates. Proteolysis. Zephyrus. I do believe that this one... No? I don't know, honestly. I don't remember what everyone's code names were. They never actually sat in the spot. The only thing I remember is Phil running down here in a panic to slap down the thing to activate Technoblade's Pearl to save him from jail, so to speak. Because that was the whole Will thing. That Technoblade's like, hi, I'm going to go try to get information out of Dream, so I'm going to visit him prison. I have a bad feeling that I'm not going to get let out, so in a couple of days, give me some time to collect information, but then use my stasis pearl chamber so I can escape jail. And then, like, the story reason why Phil, quote-unquote, forgot is because he thought he said, like, give me 1 to 3 months, not 1 to 3 days. So he let him sit in prison for 3 months, effectively. And then when he read the will again, like, I'm supposed to go do the thing now, right? He's like, oh my god, 3 days! So he ran down here in a panic and, like, flipped the door down to, like, save Techno. Not sure if it would, quote-unquote, save him or not, if it was too late, you know. I thought one of these was it. But it could have been one of these. Lethe. What was, let's see. What was Technoblade's code name in Syndicate? It was Pro. Yeah, so it was that one. Prostealithis. So this one here was Technoblade. This one was Phil. Which means this is technically Technoblade's Pearl. That's Techno's Pearl. And this is Phil's Pearl? And that's Phil's Pearl. So Techno and Phil have their pearls. Rambu was Lethe. And I think they tried to summon him, quote-unquote, because he died. Like, I don't know if he actually died. I think they were trying to do something where he had to be saved from another dimension, and that story beat never got to develop because they ended the server. But this was supposed to be Rambu's, and I guess what happened is they're like, maybe he's not dead, maybe we can bring him back, and they activated it, and then he didn't come back. So they're like, oh, he's actually gone. You know, like that sort of thing. And then, who was the other member of the Syndicate? Was it Puffy? Was it Captain Puffy? Who else was it? Code names. Nia, that's who it was. And they were Nemesis. So it wasn't them. So who was this? So who was Hypocrisies? I don't know who this was. It's unknown. It says on the wiki. It literally says unknown on the wiki. I have no idea then. I genuinely don't. That's crazy though. Wither. 6 Semper Tyrannis. Was you too late? Where's Techno Seat? Was it too late for what? I missed the context, the words. So I don't know who this is. Maybe this was Nikki and the wiki just got it wrong. Because I don't think there was anyone else that was involved. Like the main 3 members were right here, and then Rambu was kind of like, yeah, we can let Rambu's run. They live in our backyard. No, they saved him. So they saved him. He got out, and then they basically started a war. They broke Dream out of prison. And then Dream, Sapnap, and Tommy had like an epic fight in the prison, effectively. And while that was going on, Tubbo accidentally launched the nukes, which was going to basically like destroy the entire server. And everyone basically had their own way that they wrapped up the server. Like I think Phil had their wife, which was like basically like a goddess of death. I can't believe, oh my god. Miss Trixon. I'm trying to remember their Minecraft name, but Kristen, their wife IRL, actual Phil's a wife, was basically like the goddess of death, and they're like, this bad thing is happening, so I'm giving you the chance to come with me because I love you, so I'm sparing you from this world. So like I think it was Phil, Nikki, and like whoever was left. He's like, all right, well let's go, and they left, quote unquote, like they got out before the bomb hit, so to speak. And then I think Tubbo just watched the world burn. Like he literally was like, all right, nothing I can do. It's literally like the meme with like Napoleon or whatever. It's like, there's nothing more we can do. So let's just sit here, crack open a beer and say goodbye. It was fun. And then Tommy, I think, was literally like fighting Dream. And they both stopped and looked at each other and realized this fight is pointless because we're all about to die. And then they like basically is like, could we have been friends in another world, another time, another place with different circumstances? And then I think the way the SMP ended is after the nuke went off and everyone was like deleted effectively, a new world spawned and everyone like respawned and no one had memories of each other. And like Tommy and Dream basically were like, hey, you want to play Minecraft together and like break a tree and share wood and like that. I think that's how it ended. Oh, no. The disc arc was like way. Like the disc arc was like, I think not the first one, but like one of the major first arcs. Like probably like say like a year before all that. Like I think what happened with the disc arc was Dream was basically toying with Tommy. And, you know, hold the disc over him. You give me my special item. I give you your special item. Whoopsie, I tricked you. I keep your special item. Now I have my special item, and I'm going to make you do what I say. Exile happened. L'Manberg War happened. Everyone found out that Dream was, quote-unquote, manipulating everyone. Blah, 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 blah. So they put him in a prison. Like I think that was more or less the story beats that the server had. Oh, sevens. I don't want to disturb their pearls. And this other turn here, I think, leads to that back door. So, like, if we would have turned to the side here, I believe that leads to the other entrance we found there, wherever it is. Eventually we get there. Yeah, this one right here. So if we went this way and went up, that leads to the back room. Yeah, Orphan Incinerator, yeah. Oh, and my mouse battery wants to die. So the last thing I think I wanted to do on the server is check Ender chests if we can. That's it. I think we found all the POIs that I wanted to check. Was there anything that chat still wanted to see? Was there any location that we haven't visited that was near and dear, or someone was curious about what something looked like behind the scenes, or like anything like that? Just taking a minute to kind of absorb it all again. Friggin' dunk. Oh, the friggin' pumpkin machine. Technoblade community mailbox. Mailbox for Techno and friends. For Technoblad by Tommy. To the Technoblade community. Hi. Tommy Innit is opening a hotel for the Dream SMP people. This is just and merely business. If you're interested, please come along. Bring diamonds and cash money. No wrongins allowed, no wives allowed. It will be so fun. Come along, grand opening sometime in the next month. Not quite sure yet, but we could all die tomorrow. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, that one did not age well. Hey, Technoblade, come along. Lots of pogs. Dearest Mr. Tommy, danger cracking in it. The L'Manberg arc was part of the disc arc? No, it was kind of its separate thing. It was like, think of like how an anime has like 5 different plot points going on at the same time. The L'Manberg arc was going on alongside the disc thing. So, like, the Lamambarg arc was, like, effectively Wilbur and Tubbo didn't agree with Dream, so they wanted to basically Brexit themselves out of the Dream SMP and just claim a little chunk that they would call their own nation. And Dream is like, yeah, nah, mate, that's my server, that's my land, you can't do. So they're like, well, we did it. So you're gonna fight us? And they're like, yeah, we're gonna fight you. And that was the TLDR of the Lamambarg arc. And it was like, okay, we'll agree to give you this. Okay, we backstab you. Okay, now we actually lost. We'll agree to give you this. And in the end, they said, here, that's Lamambarg. And then Dream was like, and here's a nuclear bomb. Not literally a nuke, because nukes are actually involved later on in the story. So I guess I can't literally call it a nuke. But they bombed it. They literally bombed it. Content sharing? Okay, let me check content sharing real quick. Content sharing. This is for your new objective, the complete the monument. Let's go. Nice, nice. How is that going, by the way? Like, making vanilla Vault Hunters. Like, is that... Oh, excuse me. Is that, like, pure, like, using command blocks and stuff? Or is that, like, data pack making? Didn't it start with a meth van? Yes, it did. They Breaking Badded until she... Walter Whited in her van. I was starting to say it, and then my brain was like, potato, wait, and then I'm like, no, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna unabashedly say it. I needed that. I think that's it, chat. I know there's a Guardian farm somewhere out this way. We could see if we could find that. Oh, there's the book, the coordinates, the information. I need to switch my mouse battery out. It's about to die, so let me do that before my mouse battery actually dies. Can we go back to the bench? Yeah, we can go back to the bench. We'll end it on the bench. We'll end it on the bench. I feel like that's a fitting place to end the stream. But I still want to try to do the ender chests if I can. Even if I don't know whose ender chests are who. Maybe we could figure out, like, one or two. Especially if it's just the UUID, because then I could just look up for, like, insert player name, here's UUID. Hello, mouse. Hello, mouse. You work? Yes, you work, yes. Mouse. Mouse no work? Why does my mouse do this? My mouse has been starting, like, whenever I change the battery, like, it doesn't want to move. I'm trying to get my mouse to work, Hello? There it is. Mousey worky. Hello? Mousey worky. What is going on? Why are you being dumb? What is happening to my mouse? It is, like, teleporting all over the screen. Can you see this shot? I have no idea what is happening. My mouse is actually tripping balls. It's someone controlling, it's someone possessed my mouse. It's possessed. It's actually possessed. It's just legitimately possessed. Basically, the way to complete the monument vault works, you have to monument in the first room. You have to look for fleecy pedestals throughout the crazed mouse. Yeah, it is. I don't know if chat was able to see that, but mouse is now not working. Okay. Oh, wait. Nope, still not working. I could click. I'm left clicking. Like, it's accepting the left click. That's how I'm getting back into the window. But it won't let me move. Like, it's not detecting movement. My mouse is dying, chat. Sorry, you're hacking my PC. Could you stop it kindly? I need you to unplug it. You're going to get the sound, the USB sound. There we go. I genuinely don't know why changing the battery now is suddenly making it do that. It's like just desyncing or something. So, ender chests. What people's ender chests do we want to look at? What is this? What is this Torch Island? I don't remember this. This looks like a man-made island. This is not natural generation. Wait, what? I don't know what this is. This island is definitely man-made, though. Maybe not. No, it's definitely man-made. I was gonna say, this is really big, but, like, then it obviously stops. And it's hollow. I'm like, this is really big for man-made island. I blame Foolish. Anything that's just a mega build that served no purpose, I blame Foolish for. I don't know what this is either. What's this? There's so much stuff randomly. I'll go to the lockers. Oh, yeah, the lockers. Yeah. So we have the coordinates to check out from the book and the lockers to check out. And I want to see if I could find the Guardian Farm. It should just be out here. This is the Tommy Innit Exile area. Wow, it was right here all along. It should be out this way. You'll know immediately if you enter the room if you find the right fleecy pedestal. You just have to find it. It's kind of like Monoliths, but better. I mean, it sounds fun. You got a request to update your data pack, so most of your free time has been going on. That's fair. I think it was just past this island. Because I think this island had the nether portal that people used to fast travel to get to and from it. Someone's been here. Oh, wait, is this it? No. I don't know what that is, but it exists. Something over here, is that it? It's like a TNT duper or something? Yeah, it's a world eater. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. I don't know what they were building over here, but they were trying to build a world eater to do something. It was in the museum? Can we see? Yeah, no, we could see what's left of it. It was in the museum. Yeah. It was technically I think it was the first thing we saw when we were on stream. There's the prison. Wow, we're already back at spawn. I didn't realize that they were that close. We're basically back at spawn. So I wonder where that Guardian Farm is. I thought it was out in this ocean, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe they went through another portal to get to it. I don't want to spend too much time looking for it, because it's not that big of a deal. I was just curious to see it. Everyone went there to repair their tools, effectively. That was really the significance of it. It didn't have any, like, deep lore meaning or anything. Yeah, okay. I'm going to assume I'm not going to find it. It's probably through a nether portal in a certain direction. All right, we'll go back to spawn. Ah!
Tato reminiscing.
I'm reminiscing. Alright, well, I don't know what the hell someone was doing here with a world eater, but, they destroyed whatever chunk of existence this was. You're a monster. You're a monster. The audience is now deaf. Here's the back of the prison, which means if we go this way, we'll basically get back to spawn. Friggin' wandering trader on the roof of the prison? Okay. Well, actually, since we're here, we can try to see if we can get techno stuff, if it still exists, out of the lockers. The question is, which one is locker 1? I want to say, when Techno checked in, they went here. This was the room they used. I do this just in case I break something. It didn't spit it out. Oh, they gave it back to me, but it didn't do anything, so either they already used it and they just kept the key, or I'm in the wrong room. Oh, I locked it. So my stuff, quote-unquote, is now locked in there. I guess you would put the key in here normally. Huh. I broke it. So I guess that was the right room. Because it didn't lock the chest. Oh my god, you jump scared me. Yeah, there's only 2 lockers. So yeah, I guess this was locker 1. So what happens if I throw another book? Yeah, so I guess these were Techno's potions. And he just never came back for them. Because if I push this button without the key, it locks it, and it gives me a key. And then I do this. And it unlocks it. Yep, okay. Well, this is locker 1. slappy sounds. I don't know what this button does. No idea. Okay, well, that's that. Nothing we didn't already have access to. We can go look at the van real quick. And then I'm going to try to see if I can get into Ender Chest. And I guess that'll be where we wrap it up, guys. Is there anything else anyone wants to see? Let's see. Should be this way. Is that a Poke Center? I just realized that. Is that a Poke Center? There's the original meth van. You want to visit the Pokemon Center? It's the hot dog van. There it is. Who burnt the hot dog? The hot dog was always hot. That's why it's a hot dog. Alright, and I guess we'll go to the Pokemon Center to try accessing Ender Chests. So let's see. I guess the first one I want to try is to see if we can get into Philz's. I think every time I do this, I have to leave the world, though. So let's see. Sacrifice said if I go to the player data folder. So let me open up the folder real quick. Let me go to roaming, Minecraft, world, saves, and go to the Dream SMP, go to player data. It lists, oh my god, there's so many names. How many people were actually on? I'm just curious. I'm going to minus the one that would be me. 119, so 118. There were 118 people in the Dream SMP. Well, maybe not, because, you know, there were people that had alts, so, like, Dream XD was not a separate person, but... and let's see. Sort by date modified. So the ones modified today are me, and there's a dat filed and a dat old file. I don't know what the difference are, but I'm assuming one is, like, a backup, so to speak. So I'm assuming that this number is my number. So if I copy this and type this in the UUID thing, will I get my name? Joel. God damn it. Yep, I get me. That works. Okay, so I can find people. So let's see. Who's this person? That was the second to last person on 7/31/22. Wow. Almost 3 years ago. That's wild. You're going to hit the, hey, no worries, sleep tight, Snow. Let's see who this is. Quackity. How about the next person? So the second to last person. Michael McChill. Wow, Michael McChill on to the last minute. All right, third to last person. Tina Kitten. Jordan. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Jordan. Sorry. There was a sign. I think it said like, hi, Kiki or something like that. It was like something silly. All right, next one. I'm just going through all... I guess it would be easier to type in the name that I want. I forgot Carl was on the server. I guess it would be easier to type the name I want, right? So if I typed in Philza or... right? That's not... Well, let's try Dream, right? So I'm looking for EC70 Bacaf. EC70 Bacaf. EC70 Bacaf, I think I found it. So I'm going to make a backup of these. So that I don't have to worry about deleting them on accident in case I do something wrong. . Copy and paste them. One sec, chat, one sec. Where the hell did they go? Where'd they go? Did me making a copy not count as it copied the old date too? E7 Bacaf, where'd it go? I'm looking. Ducky tie? What? Oh, I don't know. I have no idea what's happening. One second, let me find the thing. I think it copied it, but it didn't actually bring it to this top. EC, here it is. Okay, so all I need to do is sign off the world and effectively copy my player data name. Delete these. And make E7 Bacaf mine effectively. Where is it? I lost it again. There it is. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's see if I have Dream's Ender Chest. I don't. It did not work. Huh. Maybe I didn't delete mine? I'm glad I made a copy at least. So I gave someone else potentially Dream's Ender Chest. So wait, I could just paste this, right? This is me, right? Yeah, no, I did. I gave me. Huh. Maybe I have to like entirely close out of the game? Like I can't just back out? Like it's still loaded in the memory, so to speak? It would turn you into them if it worked? You need to remove yours and not be in the world? Or we'll save. I thought I did that, but it shouldn't turn me into them because I gave their player data my number so that when I log in, it would, you know, assign it to me effectively as if I were them. Let's see. Make another copy of these. And I am the A1B up here. I'm going to delete these again. And I'm going to paste myself into the copy one more time. Copy this. This is me. Paste. Paste. Okay, I've overwritten it. You take their location, inventory. Oh, that's fair. Oh, I should. So I've renamed Dreams DAT files to my number. So now when I log in, I should have their player data. Player data. But it doesn't work. No, because I would be where they were with their levels. So something else is still distinguishing me apart from them. I don't know how. The only thing I could think of is I need to like it's in a cache. It's queued up. So let me try like closing out of the game entirely. And do the same thing. Delete mine. So the A1B is deleted. The EC, I will copy and paste. Take this, copy it. Because like maybe the game basically has an active cache. And it's basically just overwriting the fact that I'm doing it just because I logged off the world. That's the only thing I think of there. So as far as the game's concerned, Dream's data is now mine. So now if I open up the game again, it should load everything from those files. And I should effectively see the last place Dream logged off, have their levels, have their everything. In theory. There might be something in the .dat file is that it's still saying, nope, you don't line up. And I don't know if I can edit it. Could I like open a .dat file in Notepad? No, I can't. I'm gonna try anyway. No, it's garbled. All right, let's see if this works. Does it work? Am I in the Pokemon Center? Ah, does not work. Yep. You can open them up in NBT Explorer. I think I have NBT Explorer. Let me see if I can open it. Let me make a copy again, just to make sure. Let's see. Copy, because I don't want to edit the original in case I break something. Open with NBT Explorer. Where the hell did I put NBT Explorer on my computer? NBT Explorer. Maybe I don't have it installed. I thought I did. I genuinely thought I had it installed. If I had it installed, I know where I'd put it. Let me see. You don't have to install. You could just open a file, right? You have PTSD from NTP Explorer today? No. You don't have to like install NBT Explorer. It's like just like a standalone exec, right? You know what? I might be confusing it with MCA Selector, but I do have NBT Explorer. I know I do. I just don't know if I have it on this computer. I have used it before, specifically when the Bees update came out. I used it to like reset certain chunks where flower forests were, because I didn't realize you could just get bees from certain things. So I wanted the bees to naturally regenerate those the chunks or whatever. Or something. There was something I needed to do where I needed NBT Explorer. I remember it because NBT Explorer is the one that looks like it has a bazillion folders, and every time you open it, it's like there's more folders, something like that. Like it's that one, right? Let's see. If I had it, I would have had it in my like stuff folder. 1 second. Let me see if I have it. Programs. Where is it? Here. Let's see. I do have MCA Selector here. NBT. No. Maybe I don't. I know I've used it before. I don't think I have it on screen. I think I have it on my little laptop. Yeah, that's the one. It's just an exe. But I mean, I could download it real quick. If it's just literally an exe. NBT Explorer. Where's the actual download? SourceForge? GitHub? I don't know. What could I just where does it exist? Is this it? Is this the file? It has an installer, so I feel like this is wrong. Yo, welcome in, Benz. Benz. Oh man, we are doing some crazy stuff here. Every time, take a deep breath. Iskall said NBT is extremely inefficient. It is. Horribly so. And Benz, do you know where we are right now? I don't know where's an iconic enough place that I can be. Where's an iconic enough place that someone that would just see it and just recognize what it is. And there comes Sacrifice dropping his anvil. I feel like all the places that are iconic are already destroyed. Yeah, papa, all the sheep. We'll sit on top of the rainbow and look at Eric's house. Well, let's see. The only other thing that I can think to do, chat, if we wanted to get into ender chests, is me find NBT Explorer and use it. You put the link for it in content sharing. Thank you, Montana. You're a lifesaver. 1 second. Content sharing. Thank you. Oh, that's the thing I opened, but where's the actual download? Download. Oh, I just didn't scroll down long enough. I'm smart, chat. I'm smart. Download Windows Linux version. Okay, and it goes back to goes right back to here anyway. Okay, so download NBT Explorer zip. I'm smart. I can do this. And open nbtexplorer.exe. I assume I need to have the config files and everything. So it's not just a standalone. But I mean, that's not like it's hard to just drag that over here real quick. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. I'm cooking, chat. I'm cooking. Let me cook. Allow me the time to prepare a meal. I swear it'll be worth it. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on how sentimental you guys are. Programs. I'm just going to put it in my folder that I put all my crap, so I will have it there in future. Okay, NBT Explorer is open. Probably would help if I'm not like on the world that I'm actively editing. I'm just saying, it might. I don't know. Let's see. So Dream SMP, player data. Good God, it's still the numbers. So EC whatever. But this doesn't help me, right? Oh wait, no, I could just copy. Ooh, wait, no, this is better. I don't know if I could share this screen. I mean, I probably can. All I need to do is find the Ender data, right? And copy that. So world UUID lease, world UUID most, spigot, ticks lived, XP total. So I'm looking for the one that's like Ender data. Health, food level, exhaustion, fall distance, bucket update level, air, absorption amount, inventory, Ender items. I found it. So I'm just going to copy this and put it in my Ender items. Right? Yeah. Copy that. I don't know if I could literally Control Z, Control V, but I'm trying it. And what was mine? What was my name? My name was A1, A1BD. A1BD. Oh God, it's not sorted in any way, shape, and form. A1BD, or is it in alphabetical order? And I'm stupid. It is. I'm dumb. A1BD 4FE. Yeah, that's me. Ender data. Where's my Ender data? Right here. Ender items. Paste. I can't just delete it. Maybe it's because I'm in the world. A1 big D? What? A1 big D. Is that like, do I have to hit A1 big D? A1 shift D? Let me leave the world here real quick. So, how do I actually, oh, I see there's buttons. Cut. Oh, okay, I see it. I see what I need to do. I see what I need to do, possibly. I might not see what I need to do. Let me see. Mama say, mama sop to mampo sop. Cut this. And now I just need to paste it here. Is this the delete button? Delete tag. And now I need to paste thing. How do I paste? This button? Paste. Okay, I've ended. Nope, I need to undo that. I've made a grave error. I need this to be in the parent. I need to cut it again. That's all I need to do. Cut and paste. Okay. I should have it. All we need. Yeah, I got mine. That's my. Oh, got A1 big D. Got you. I got you. I should have Dream's Ender Chest now. I don't. I don't. I've done something terribly wrong. A1BD. And I've also deleted mine, so this shouldn't exist. Ender. Oh, wait. I know. There's a second one. Wait, there's a second one. There's a second thing. Wait. There's two. There's the old file. Did you hit the big... No, I didn't save. That would also help. Save all modified tags. Let's see if that works. I didn't save it. I did not save it, so this might have worked anyway. It did not. There's still one thing I can do. There's two files. There's a .dat and an old .dat or something like that. So there's a chance that I need to just do it to both of them. So I'm going to delete that tag. The old file is only read by the regular .file is corrupted. Old is just the backup. Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe I corrupted it, so... Let me copy the ender items. How do I copy? Copy, there we go. Okay, copy. And A1BD, paste. And then A1BD, the regular one, is already there. Okay. All right, let's try. Oh, I didn't save. I forgot to save. Wait. I can do this. Professional. I can do this. Wait. Save. All modified tags have been saved. Nope. I might have to, like, exit out of the world, right? Like, I might have to close the game entirely. So I'm going to close the game entirely. I'm going to try one last time. Wait, what if entering the world and then leaving it breaks it all again? That's a good point, but I should be able to reload the .dat file, right? Like, I should be able to just refresh the thing. File, refresh. There's no refresh. It does not need to be refreshed. You are saving and quitting after saving, yes. I am, but it's not modifying anything. Like, the .dat files are not being changed. File, open Minecraft save folder. Dream SMP. Player data. I am the A1BD. I scroll down to A1BD. A1BD, here's me. I have not got the things that I need. A1BD, 1 second. Let me fix. Ender items 1 entry. Let me delete that. Ender items Ender items 1 entry, delete that. Let me go find dreams again. Oh geez, it was EC. What was it? EC? It was the one that had extra stuff. Here, I found it. Save copy. Ender items. Copy. All right, paste. 1 second. We got this time. This time it's going to work. Paste. And paste. Okay, now save. Okay, now load the world. All right, I think we got this. This time. So there's realistically, we're doing dreams just to test it, but realistically there's 2 ender chests that I'm most curious about, and I think Chad already knows what those 2 people's ender chests are. I think you already know the 2 people that I'm most curious about. Okay. I should be in the same exact position I was last time. Yo, Falco, how's it going, mate? You're not going to believe what we're about to log into. All right, let's see. The question is, did it work? It didn't. It literally did. That was everything I had. That was everything I had, chat. That was everything I had. Woman. What do you mean? Do you recognize where we are? I'm just curious, Falco. If not, the title of the stream will definitely give it away. You're terrible. I could do this first time, I tell you. Okay, well, you do it then. I've done it. I've done the thing. Public server? Not particularly. Not particularly. Dream SMP, that's it. Yep. All right, I just don't... it might not be possible, chat. It might not be... all right, look, I will say this. I'm sure it's possible. I'm 100% sure it's possible. It's not possible for me. Because of the bridge. The prime road. Yeah, we took a tour of the Dream SMP today. Well, Falco, we're probably wrapping up, but since you just got here, is there anywhere on the Dream SMP that you wanted to visit? If there's a place that you want to see real quick, I think we've pretty much seen, I don't want to say seen everything, but like I saw the things that I wanted to see, and I think chat got the chance to see all the things they wanted to see. It felt good to kind of get the chance to go back. Tech or Tommy's base. All right, I might cry go over, go to Techno's base again, but Tommy's base is right up here, so that's easy. And I found out that Techno's base isn't really as far as I thought it away, so we could just walk to it. But I guess it'll be faster to go through the Nether anyway. There'd be Tommy's base. Tommy's hole in the wall. And we'll actually, you know what? We'll go back here last. We'll come back here last, because that's where we're going to wrap up stream, because I said we were going to wrap up stream on the bench. Find me the right player data files and send them to me, and I'll get you a screenshot of the ender chest. I don't want a screenshot. I want to touch the files. I want to fondle the files, okay? I want to hold the items in my hands. I don't want to just look at what's inside of them. But I can literally send you the player data files. Is there a way... Alright, wait. There might be one more time. It is, but... I opened it up to the LAN to cheat into creative mode because no one else is online. It's not alive anymore. The server doesn't exist anymore. The server does not exist anymore. The Church of Prime is right over there. We didn't visit the Church of Prime. How did we not visit the Church of Prime? Chat, how did we literally be on Twitch friggin' streaming and not visit the Prime Church? The Church of Prime. Prime Bell. Where? I don't see the Prime Bell. Oh, here's the Prime Bell. Prime Bell. Prime Bell. Prime Church. Prime Bed. Prime Slabs. Leaving the subs. No, we don't want to leave. No, the subs, they're leaving me. No. Oh, my power. I'm trying to think of what else I can do with the NBT data to possibly get it to work. But, like, looking in NBT Explorer, I'm trying to see why it wouldn't work. Like, what else is tying it to me? Like, I can look right now. Like, I see in Dream's inventory, in Dream's Ender Chest, he's got a diamond block. He's got an iron block. 46 of them. He's got a lava bucket. He's got cooked beef. Like, I'm looking at all the 14 items that they have in there, right? But, like, that's not what I want. I want to hold the items in my hand. You know what I mean? It's not the same. And I don't understand why when I copy that into my thing, it doesn't give me that. That's the thing that I don't understand. There should be nothing else tying that thing. Like, it should basically just be making a duplicate of it. Brain. I'm trying to look to see if there's anything else in here. Gotta go. No worries, Falcon. You have a good night. We're probably about to wrap up anyway. Like, it's 9:30. It's a really late stream for us anyways. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to do like 2 streams of this. I wanted to make sure we did everything we were going to do and have our fun, so to speak. But, like, there's nothing else that I can think of. 3:30 a.m. I'm going to try one last Hail Mary and just literally copy Dream's entire NBT data into our folder. So open folder, or open Minecraft folder. Go to Dream SMP world. Go to player data. I'm going to delete my file entirely, which is the A1B. So go find the A1B. Can I rename this? Edit, search, replace, chunk finder? No. I can't rename the NBT data. I could try to delete everything in it, but that clearly isn't doing anything. UUID 4 integers. Hex view. I don't think that's doing anything. There has to be something in here that's basically checking to make sure that my information lines up with what it's telling me. And it's saying, yeah, nah, it doesn't. Nah, but nah, it doesn't. Because, like, all right, so here's my thing. And every time I go back, it just reverts me to what I previously had. So let me see. If I deleted me in the physical file, where is, since it's showing me the physical file. Like the NBT data is still showing me the physical files. So AB1D and the backup, all the AB1Ds, I'm just deleting them. AB1D, deleted. It can't be, oh, because it's open in NBT Explorer. Try again. There, it's deleted now. Let me copy my my ID, and once again replace Dreams with mine. These guys right here. And this one right here. Okay. I have replaced Dreams with mine. Now let me go into NBT Editor and make sure that there's nothing else in there that is tying it to Dream and not me. And if we could figure that out, then I think we can crack this. Otherwise, it's not something I'm smart enough to do. Where's my folder? Because I closed out of NBT Editor. Programs, where my programs folder, where my programs at? There it is. And NBT Editor and NBT Explorer. Okay, NBT Explorer, Dream SMP folder, player data, A1B. A1B is right here. Is there something in here that's basically saying, so I'm looking at it, and it's got all of Dream's data there. I'm looking at it all. It's got all of Dream's data. The question here is, what else is on here that is tying me, or not tying me, rather, to it? That it's basically saying, no, ignore that. Make sure to save it. I don't even to save it. I physically deleted the files. I physically deleted my player files and renamed Dreams files to my player ID. And I'm going into NBT Editor and looking at it, and it's there. It physically exists there. So there has to be something somewhere else. Something somewhere else that is basically showing that information, and it's like a backup, like the server. Like it's not just the save, right? So is there another folder that it could pull it from? Saves. Entities? No, if it's in entities, I'm screwed. Player data. Is there another folder that has player data effectively? Stats. No. I can't see anything else that would have it. I feel like we've done this before, though, chat. I feel like I've done this exact thing before, and it did not do anything. It's going to show me on top of the rainbow. No, this is... I moved. I forgot I moved. I got excited for no reason. Yeah, it didn't work. And now, if I go back to NBT Explorer and refresh and look at my player data, A1B, I am back to having... One second. Go to Dream SMP, player data, A1B. Where's it at? A1B. Here I am. Expand it. No, it still says. It still says I have the correct things. Yeah, it's still showing me that my A1BD 4FE whatever, that's me, right? 4FE9 DC 12. Yeah, the DC 21. Yeah, no, that's me. It's still showing me in NBT Explorer that my player data for my number has all of Dream stuff. But when I log in, it still remembers the data. There has to be another spot that this information is being stored. Like in the actual like world save or something like that, right? Or actually, oh, I just thought of something. It thinks that that's for like a Minecraft server, right? What about single player? There's probably a stat or a player data that is just player one, so to speak, right? Modified E7 DS store. No, all these have not. No. Move the Ender data to show data player. Let me see. Ender data. Let me exit out of here so I'm not saving over it. I probably already saved over it. Let me refresh the file, make sure it's not already removed. Save folder, Dream SMP, player data, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, 1. What is this? What is this? There's a second one. AB1. There's a lot of AB1s now. Huh? Wait. Like, there's legit... I just sending it in Discord. There's now 3 AB1s that exist. And the topmost one has the Ender Items 1. And so does the second one. And then the third one is the one. So do I just need to delete the other 2 and add all... So one of those 2 has to be the one that thinks is actually me. So I'm going to literally copy everything from 1. That's the variance, you would guess. I'm going to copy all of this. I can't copy multiple things. That's dumb. Oh, I just need the Ender items, right? So I'm going to copy the Ender items. I'm going to delete them out of the other 2. Delete and paste them in. Delete. Where is it? What am I looking at there? Center screen should go for a single player. Let me check that too then. Custom boss events. Player, where am I? Data? I can't expand it. Why won't it let me expand it? It's frozen. I froze NBT Explorer. I broke NBT Explorer. How did I break NBT Explorer? It's locked up. It won't let me do anything. Leveled up. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. I can't. I physically can't. It won't let me. It's frozen. It's crashing. I'm going to close it out and open it back up. Oh my god, it's crashing while crashing. What is happening? Close. Jesus, thank you. Okay, 1 second. I have to go open the file again now. Extra good job. Only I could find ways to do this. Programs. What was it? NBT. That's not... What the hell did you just do, computer? How did I go back in time? Open my programs folder. NBT edit. Thank you. Or NBT Explorer. Okay, let's see. Dream SMP file. It's in level.dat. Data. Player. And there it is. Okay. So I'm going to delete that. And then I'm going to go into the player data folder. Find the dream one. Or any of the ones, the copies that I have. There it is. Copy that. And then this should work. Just paste it into here. And let's see if it worked. I forgot to save it. 1 second. Let's delete that and paste it back in again. And then let's save it. And then let's try. Let's go! It works! I did it! And Montana helped. Well, mostly me, though. Let's go! And this is the stuff, because I physically read it. These are the 14 individual items. Dream, your inventory is boring. This is why 90% of the time I didn't care about the people's ender chests. There's a book and quill, but like, does it have anything in it? No, literally. This is why I didn't care about 90% of people's ender chests, because like they just stored valuables in it. Like, yeah, okay, golden apples, nether stars. Like, this is stuff that normal people would put in ender chests. That's not what I want. Okay, so now the real question. We need to find Technoblade. Technoblade. Their full UUID is B876. All right, let's log out real quick so I can do this edit. Let's find, I'm going to delete my ender items preemptively. Let's find the player data for B876E3. B8. Go down to the B's. B876E32, whatever. That's the one. Okay, I think I found it. And they have 26 items. Copy. Come down to here. Paste. Save it. Now we should be able to jump in. And our ender chest should be Technoblade's ender chest. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Acts of peace. Oh my god. I don't want to take the original. I want to just take a copy. I don't want the original. 22 bells. The man needed his bells, okay? He had to slam one down whenever he could to plug, okay? Respect the grind. Respect the grind. Oh, the rocket launcher. The only piece of bedrock. All of the wither skeleton skulls. 6 god apples. Sam, Quackity, Secret. Techno's notebook. I honestly, chat, part of me doesn't want to read this on stream. Like, I'm afraid that some of these might actually be really personal, and I don't want to be disrespectful. But I also really want to read. It feels like I'm reading a diary, chat. It feels like I'm reading a diary, and I don't want to be that guy. But at the same time, like, no one else will ever read them again. Well, these are by Dream. I don't care about reading those. But Techno's notebook. Like, the items are cool. Like having literal spawners because Rambu just had friggin' silk touch hands is fantastic. And having the Axe of Peace, that's cool, right? But, like, this starts getting to the point where it could be personal, right? I'm gonna make sure it's safe. If it's too personal, I'm not gonna show it on stream. Okay, never mind. This definitely isn't too personal. Okay, I'll show this. I think Techno wouldn't mind us seeing this. This is okay. Okay, one second. Okay. Okay. Techno's notebook, okay? As far as I know, Techno's the only person to have laid eyes on this. Next stream ideas. This is how you know it's real. Mans was literally plotting. I mean, I have a notebook like this. I can't lie. I literally have a notebook like this. It's just like, don't forget to do this. This is a good idea. Like, I literally have this notebook, and I personally, I would want someone to laugh at me or I wouldn't care if someone read it. So I'm going off the basis that I'm a cool guy, Techno's a cool guy, we would vibe in that sense, so I don't think they would mind me reading. This doesn't feel personal. This just feels like Techno things, right? Next stream ideas. Make armored villager, mine more gold, resources, question mark. Lower priority tasks I should get around to doing. Hound army, question mark. Get back my trident. Free fills of Minecraft. All right, this is also old. This was from like the Butcher arc, I believe. Cure more zombie villagers to get cheaper supply of golden carrots plus cleric items. Check up on Hound army. Go mining for resources. Wolves can use potion effects, invis plus strength plus speed, get beacon wither, nuclear launch codes on next page. Make a giant subscribe sign. What's that in the distance? Could it be? Oh my god, it's the subscribe button. Oh my god, let's all go and hit it, guys. I read that in my brain in Techno's voice. Legend. What a legend. Techno, I miss you, man. I'm sure the world misses you, man. You were too good for us. We didn't deserve you. This world does not deserve someone as amazing as you. Maybe that's why the world took it away. You were too good for us. You were too pure. Alright, I'm going to put it back. I'm not going to keep it. It's going to get locked back away. I'm going to keep a copy of the Axe of Peace. Because peace. And there's one more chest that I want to look in. And I already have an idea of some stuff that might be in that chest. Alright. Filza. That's the next chest. Fun fact, negative experience or break mending gear. Really? That sounds fun. Alright, let's see. Filza's F327. 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 I don't see F327 here. What? F327. I don't see that UUID on here. Fish. Welcome in, Fish. Fish. They don't remove experience from the player, though. But they damage mending gear? That's fantastic. I'm looking for F37. F37. Huh. I do. Welcome back, Fishy. Hope you're having a fantastic day, man. I wonder if Phil got another Minecraft ID, and that's the one they used to play on the Dream SMP. Huh. I mean, there's one way I can go through. I could literally go through all the UIDs I have on this list, all 118 of them, until one of them triggers as like a Filza alt or something like that. But I shouldn't have to. I'm looking through to make sure I'm not missing something stupid. They're in alphabetical order, and F is at the end, but FA21 is the one that's at the end. Let me do it. It's easier to copy it from here. Alphabetical order, sort by name. Yeah, FA2. This is the one that's at the end. I don't know. Let me copy it. And let me see what this one is. Corpse Cat. Who is this? Was this Corpse Husband? Is this like Corpse Husband? They changed their name? Who is this? Who is this? 118. Okay, but I don't think all 118 were like, some of them might have been alts, right? You know, like Dream XD signed into the server, but they were just creative mode Dream. You know what I mean? Like things like that. Like Mr. Beast signed into the server, but they didn't play. They just did an event. You know what I mean? I might have to copy all these names one by one, or does anyone remember if Filza had a different perfect example? Big Man Tommy. Ah, yes. Everyone remembers. Everyone's favorite Dream SMP character. Big Man Tommy, of course. That's what I'm saying. There's got to be someone on this list that was Filza's name, and maybe their UUID changed? Fundy. Fundy's got a Halloween skin on. That was Dream. Who's this one? Also, I guess, no, it would be half that number too, because there's every person has an old file too. So it's 118 divided by 2. Here's Tommy. Oh, wait, we could do Tommy's. We could do Tommy's. Do you want to see what's in Tommy's ender chest? E8. 1 second. It's right here. E8. They have 22 items in their ender chest. 1 second. 1 second. It is so much easier now that I know how to do it. All right. Let's see what Tommy had. It was me. Yeah, alts and admins are common for that kind of... Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, disc. Techno's canon disc. No! Disc. First stall. Disc. Spartan. Interdependence. Independence. They got a barrier block. They got a bedrock block. Hotel contract. How to sex. Tommy in its books. How to sex. Lena Rain. Money. Raw beef. Spirit. We got Dream. We got Spirit. We got Spirit, Dream. The whole time Tommy had it. All right. We got books to read. Hotel contract. Let's read the knowledge. I yearn to read the knowledge. Friendship ladder. We've got the discs. All the discs. Independence. L'Manberg was a sovereign and legitimate nation from the start, and Wilbur was a leader through legitimacy, and I dream am a terrorist to L'Manberg. Ah, yes. written by Dream. How to sex. You should not have opened this book. Sex is now out there. No, I've released it. No, I've released it to the world. It was me, chat. It was me. I was the one that invented sex. No. What have I done? In your arrogance. No. Pandora's Box, Sex Edition. Contract for Awesome Dude. All building done under Tommy in its name will be fully credited to Tommy in it fully. Awesome Dude will say PogChamp repeatedly for this point forwards until the contract expires. Awesome Dude must protect Tommy in it. Tommy in it must compensate Awesome Dude for the work he's done within 7 days of contractual finish. Awesome Dude will not speak of this contract to anyone, or will have to pay 10 netherite ingots to Tommy in it. That's steep. Awesome Dude must declare Tommy in it as one of his best friends. Signed, Tommy in it, an Awesome Dude. Stark contrast. Imagine an asexual person invented sex. That has like the same energy as like becoming your own grandfather. Oh, all right. We put it back. Technically, whatever I do to this doesn't matter because it's a copy. So I'm not actually altering the original Ender chests in any way, shape, or form. I love how everyone has the cursed blocks that they got from like Drista or some shit like that in there. All right. Back to finding Phil. I want to find Phil's chest. That sounds wrong. Does anyone else know if Philza ever had a different Minecraft account? Like before he got like the name Philza? Like the original Phil's. Like, did he have like a 1 in it? Blonde, who is Blonde Quackity? Oh my god, Quackity, you're a monster. How many alts on here are just Quackity? Like, for example, Philza, like that. Yeah, this one. This has to be the original one. 8455. 8455. 8675309. So let's see. I'm looking for this one. I'm looking for OG Philza. Where be we? So let's see. It's going to be in the numbers. 8455. Here it is. This exists. This is them. 27 ender items. Oh, I broke it. I didn't mean to do that. Ender. There we go. Okay, we log out real quick so I can change the file without it exploding. Copy. And delete. and paste and save. And this one's probably going to hit the hardest, chat, because like I said, Phil didn't care about saving like monetary valuables in their ender chest. They saved things that were like one of a kind in like an infinitely valuable way, like you know, a thing from a friend. Maybe if we release more sex, you won't be. I become sex. All right. What? Did I do it wrong? Oh, it should be full of junk. Highly doubtful. No, I had to have done it wrong. It had stuff in it. I must have not saved it. I did something wrong. It was me. It was me all along. No, it said it had stuff in it. It has stuff in it. It says 24 items. Or 27 items. It has stuff in it. I just didn't do it right. Copy. Go back down here. Paste. I copied it. I did the wrong thing. I did a dumb thing. 1 second. Copy it again. Ender items. 27 items. Copy. Scroll back down. 1 second. I got this. I got this. Paste. Save. Now it'll work. 27 airs. Man, what dramatic music for this. Shieldsa. No, not Shieldsa. Oh, I gotta kit myself out with Shieldsa. Alright. I have to wear Shieldsa. Don't worry, the potatoes will stay safe. I don't need the extra locker keys, though. Those can go away. In fact, you know, I want to keep this down there. We still have to do this. And I don't think we need Warden access anymore, but I'm going to save it. So I'm going to save everything in my inventory so it's safe. Phil's a Minecraft Thorns. Phil, I'm wearing all your shit, Zapsa. Enchanted Golden Apple. Yeah, you would save them. Beacons. That's pretty... Farmland! I didn't even know you could get a block like that. Mans literally has a block of farmland. That was definitely a Drista thing. This I feel like Rambu just handed out a bazillion of them. This is Ghostbur's Blue. That's lore. Friend's first coat. Aw. Friend the sheep. The Syndicate. I believe we read this one already. We read Technoblade's copy. Because I'm fairly certain we found where Technoblade, like, emptied out his final inventory. I might lose my shit again if I read that, chat. I might legitimately lose my shit again. Spyglass. Copy of a copy, slightly more faded. Papega chat. Wet sponge. Block of lapis. Diamond sword. Bane of arthropods. Diamond block. Tommy's diamond helmet. Oh, friendship emeralds. I think Rambu gave him that. Pogrod. Come on, middle mouse click. There we go. All right, let's see. I have to embody the strength of Phil. Phil, give me strength. This page is left intentionally blank. Don't open this on stream, you buffoon. I don't feel bad reading this because I know Phil has literally read this entire thing out loud before. Dear Philza Minecraft, I'm going to the prison to visit Dream and make sure he's all right. If I do not return within a few days, activate the pearl I left at our book club's meeting room. If the pearl is gone, well, it was nice knowing you. Look after the others for me when I'm gone. I left my valuables in a barrel, hidden in the top floor ceiling, and a chest under the stone in a corner of that one weird room under the house with the pistons. Distribute them as you see fit. Please keep Steve and the foxes well fed. The wolves can be released into the wilderness. Tell Rambo and Nikki they're stronger than they know. Tell Tommy that I hope he finds whatever he's looking for. Or tell Tommy I hope he finds what he's looking for, whatever that is. Phil, I'm glad I met you in this life. Tell the rest of the SMP that having abolished all governments of men, I have ascended to heaven to take on the kingdom of God. Man's throwing fists with God now. Man's PvPing with God. Technoblade. E. 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 And that's why all the dogs were sprawled all throughout the land. Because one of the last things Philza did on the server was release them from the little hut they were hidden, like they were all crowded up in, but he couldn't unsit them because they're not his dogs, so he had to just like push them around with a water bucket. I'm surprised I didn't get teary-eyed for that. It's probably because I've already like seen and heard parts of it, so like I was prepared for it. That, and I kind of like already had my like come to Jesus moment with, you know, seeing Techno's house for the first time, like we did with Monkey. Boza. Yo, Tara, thank you so much for the follow, mate. Welcome to Team Tater. Whoop whoop. No permissions. I can't switch. We walk the prime path. We sit on the bench. We let the sun set. And then we leave. I think that's the best thing we can do. I'm going to take off all the memorabilia. Oh, wait, there was the one last thing. I don't think there's anything there. But we could go to this coordinate. 123, 98, negative 123, 98. What was the last number? Negative 247. Negative 247. It's not, it shouldn't be far. Negative 123, 98, negative 247. And I think I remember what the place looks like. So once I saw it, I could probably jump right to it. I guess I could TP there, but I feel like it's better to fly. Also, how do I turn off the lines at the bottom? I don't want to see them. I don't yearn to see them. They're covering up the chat. Time is frozen, so sun might take... No, I'll turn it back on. It's a setting? Yeah, I don't know how to change it. It's all there, all the math. It's all coming right at me. Let's see. What did I say? 123, 247 in the negative. 123, 247. 123, 247. 123, 247. $247. It's right around here. That's this one. 123, 247. Oh my god. A little quick aside. Techno's little walled-in area. Definitely didn't murder Quackity here a bazillion times. Decorative piece, don't worry, of course. That's it. That's really it. Right up here. This is it, right? This is the spot. 123, 247, 98. Wow. I remember, chat. This is what I mean about eidetic memory. I remembered an exact location in a world I've never been in simply from seeing it on a clip of Techno stream. Oh, I'm holding shift when I open it? No, I'm not. I can hold shift. It doesn't do anything. If I hit control? No, it doesn't do... Nope. Yep, nope, it still saves. It's just permanently there. This was it. And I think there was a chest here that had a book, and Techno broke the chest and obtained the book. I don't think we ever found out what was in the chest, so to speak. It was supposed to be, like, the concept of, like, knowledge, like the concept of how to revive people from the dead, you know, things like that. Because in the Dream SMP, if you guys don't remember for whatever reason, you only had like quote unquote 3 lives, and then once you died, you basically were like in another world. You were like in the afterlife. You could never come back. It's from Optifine. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I haven't used an Optifine in a hot minute, so man, honestly, I never realized Lost Nevadas was that close. Then when they did the stream, their friggin' render distance was probably down to like 6, so that you couldn't see all of that literally right there. Like, being on the server made me realize how close everything was to one another. Because like when you watch them stream, it makes it feel like this is so far removed from everything else. Also, is that a half-finished yacht? Did this MF, did this mofo literally only finish the half of the yacht that you would see from over here? Is this an illusion yacht? No shot. It is. It's an illusionary yacht. It's there to have the concept of a yacht. It's there to just be the concept of a yacht. That's hilarious. Hey, I guess it works, right? Thought about that weird island. It was a facade. Yep. Wow. All right, well, nothing left to do, but I should have grabbed Tommy and its disc out of his ender chest when we had it, so we could have stuck it in the music box and listened to it. We walk the prime path one last time before we leave. There were so many people that would have died, that would have killed to be invited to this SMP. There were so many people that made their start on this SMP. Like Rambu. Like, look at Rambu. Like, Rambu is so freaking famous right now. Literally broke records on Twitch for, like, most sub to. Like, I know that record's been broken 10 times by now, but, like, didn't they literally start here? Like, they messaged Phil one day and was like, hey, Phil, I'm trying to be a streamer. Do you think this setup looks good enough? And they're like, yeah, it looks fine. Go ham. Go have fun. And then Dream was like, hey, want to join the SMP? And they're like, yes. And then they had their whole Ender Walk arc and stuff like that. And everyone just loved them. And they blew up. I don't know. I'm sure they streamed. I'm sure that wasn't like they literally started streaming to play Dream SMP. Like, I'm sure they were like a small creator like me or something like that. You know what I mean? And then exploded. And I mean, I guess in the same breath, that also didn't work for a lot of people. Like, there are a lot of people that were like semi-famous that like didn't really get the chance. Like, and I know there's like a lot of controversy with the Dream SMP too. Like, there's a lot of controversy with, like, you know, it didn't treat all of its creators equally, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I can't comment on that. I wasn't there. I wasn't the one being treated correctly or incorrectly. All I know is what we saw. And I feel like that's what most just people that weren't on the server saw. And even though it wasn't perfect, regardless of how good or bad certain things might be, how certain creators ended up turning out, at the end of the day, it was still literally the most iconic server of its time. If not the most iconic server. Like, don't get me wrong, I know other people have had famous SMPs and stuff like that, but like you guys said, you say Dream SMP and everyone knows what you're talking about, even people that don't play Minecraft, right? And even though they might not have been the first to make an RP server, they were the first that made it like a thing where people realized that they could do that. You know, like, it's like that could work. That could be a thing. It didn't just have to be a quirky thing that some people did. I don't know. A lot of things were invented here. And, like, if you accept the fact that bad things happened, you also have to take the good with it, right? It wasn't 100% a bad thing. I feel terrible for the people that might have gotten hurt, and I feel bad for the people that, you know, I don't want to say the people that lost their careers, so to speak, because, like, kind of do it to yourself, right? Like, you know, like if you SA people or you're a P3DO, I don't really feel bad. You literally did it to yourself. But, you know, all things aside, regardless of what turned out, way to ruin the moon sacrifice. Regardless of what turned out to the individual creators in the future, in this snapshot of time, for this moment, this changed lives, for better, for worse. Streamers, viewers, across the board. Changed my life. And I wouldn't even consider myself, like, I sat here and gushed and went over lore the whole stream, but even I wouldn't consider myself, like, the biggest Dream SMP fan. I was just someone that consumed content. And I like consuming content. So, regardless of how you feel about them, I still want to say thank you to Dream, because without them, A, this server wouldn't have existed. Love them or hate them, that's a fact. And B, we wouldn't have had this chance to walk down memory lane for, what, friggin' 5 hours? Jank aside, which hopefully we fixed now. I feel like next stream we're going to find out something else that's wrong, but hopefully it's fixed now. Hopefully we're good, right, Twitch? We're good? We're good? We're good? But all things aside, genuinely, thank you to Dream. They'll probably never hear this. They'll probably never see me. They'll never know I exist, but I still thank them. And also, for anyone else that might want to mess around with these things, I will go ahead and see, where is it? Where be me? There we go. I will repost on Twitter. Where is it? I think I linked them in my post here. Yes. I'm not Chalant. This is where I got, where is it? I'm kind of afraid for, like, things like this of just scrolling through their content, but, where is it? I got it here. This is the person that I got the link from to get the SMP. Maybe it was just a little bit before this. Right here. So this was where Dream released the actual file. Somewhere under the rainbow. This person, I'll find the link and I'll post it. But this was the user. Right here. There's got to be a way. This is, I'm trying to find it for y'all. I want to find the post that linked to it so you guys could see. This is 6 hours ago. It would have been older than that. I hear Enderman teleporting around me. It makes me feel uncomfortable. 5 hours ago. Why is it getting older? I don't want to see the fan arts. And this is now ancient ago. Why is Twitter a hot mess? How can I not find a tweet that this person made like a day ago? How is this so difficult? Oh, here it is. I found it. Oh my god. It's literally a day ago. Why was it buried? You enter message. I don't. I'm commenting on it. So this post right here. This linked right here. I will literally repost this. I should have been able to find it for my likes. This link right here leads to a mega file, which if you use mega, you can only download like 5 gigs at a time, and it's 15 gigs, so like you have to wait every 6 hours to get it. It was a pain in the ass to download this. But there's another link that might be available. There's a Go file upload. I think this link right here. So there's a couple different ways you can download it. If you have a VPN, you can use a VPN to like keep getting an extra 5 gigs by just like cycling out your VPN effectively until you get the whole thing. But this is the link right here. So thank you, C Quackity, and thank you, Chantel. I think I said those names right. Thank you for your hard work in getting the file from like the 2 people that got the chance to download it before Google capped it infinitely. And with that, guys, let's have the sunset on this last day. Clash game. Let's unfreeze time. Game rule. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to open the LAN because the cheats are off. All right. / game rule do daylight cycle true. I wish I had shaders. I do have Optifine, but I just don't have shaders on. We'll watch the sunset while we find someone to raid. Who all is live on Twitch right now? That is the question. Sirius is on. Haven't seen them in a hot minute. Well, I know where we're gonna raid then. Boop. They are also like OG back in the channel, and they quit a while ago, but they kind of came back. If you guys like my vibes, you'll love it over there. So let me go ahead and /raid. Type in their name to make sure they don't forget. And guys, I don't know. I feel like just doing the outro from right here, watching the sunset. So for everyone that joined in today, for everyone that's vibing, chilling with us right now, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for all the biddies. Thank you for hanging out. If you like what you see, you want to make sure you don't miss out on the next stream, consider dropping us a follow here on Twitch. You can also do ! Socials in chat. Gain access to our community Discord and Twitter. We always announce we go live there next. We stream every day that starts with a T at 3:30 CST. With that said, our next scheduled stream will be next Tuesday, but we might do some Saturday Discord shenanigans. I know sometime soon we got Among Us coming up, so definitely stick around Discord if you want to make sure you don't miss out on those notifications. With that said, thank you again for hanging, for vibing, for the biddies, for the subbies, for the follows. You're amazing, you're fantastic, and most importantly, you're valid. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. And until next time, later taters. Bye-bye.
Tuning out of starlight, the innocent lifetime flickers and flashes under a canvas. No, nobody seems worth it, while the feeling's sophisticated. The view is so restrained. The past is nearing closer and closer. This emptiness, it's just a blank slate, waiting for a painter to interfere. It's quite complex, but what I know